If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome Collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what it be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold front to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me.
All right, everybody. Good morning, dudes. Happy Thursday. Good morning. What is going on, everybody? How's everyone feeling? It is Friday Eve. Yeah, dude, it's already Thursday. Crazy how the time, like, the week is going by pretty quick, if you guys ask me. But we are here. What is going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone is having a blessed day today. Good morning. Hit that like button on the way in. The DeLeon in the bone. What's good? Mr. Sheridan, Mr. Chevy Ride, Skinner, DeLeon, Overboard, Treyway in the bone. What's good? Ghetto Tactical. What's good? Cordy in the building. What's good? A Rios, Chevy Rise. Let's see. Loud Pack. What's good? George in the building, what's good? Chris, what's good? Brianne in the building, good morning. Treyway, what's good? The New York Dad, good morning. Leo in the building. Martinez. Andrew, what up, dude? Scene Lover, Too Legit. Eugene, Crypto, the Jack in the building, what's good? Marcel, Jinx. I am Deadly Venom, good morning. Yo, Deadly Venom, I finally found a box yesterday. Oh my gosh, dude. I was gonna tell you that, like, it took me so long to find a box, but I finally found one. Rami, what up, dude? Orlando, Mr. 843, what's good? V in the bone, what's good? Good morning. Toof, well, good morning. I hope you, hope you have a great day. What's up, Toof? Sneaker Addict in the building. Peter, Rami in the building, what's good? Orlando, good morning. Fishing in the building. Brandon, what up, dude? Good morning. Mr. 843. Ola in the building, good morning. Oos, Danny Flores, what's good? It's Roy, Chris Montgomery, T-Dot, Jake, good morning. What up? Black Shinobi in the building, what's good? Ranfu, it's Roy, David, 8 in the building. Trey Bino in the building. What's good? June in the building. Fernando Medina. Yo, with the kicks. What's good? Treyway, yeah, I'm gonna be dropping it off this morning for sure. I just struggled finding a box yesterday. Blue in the building, what's good? Omar in the building. Early access for taxis on JD at 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Production, what's good? Let's go. Stranger Things drop. Yeah, let me know, guys. I mean, we got the Stranger Things dropping this morning. Is it a copper drop this morning? Luno, what up, dude? Ronald in the building. Randy, good morning. Matthew, RPK, Alexis 2 Trill, good morning. Blue in the building, what's good? Good morning. Trey Miner in the building, what's good? Stone Cold Dawn, good morning. What's up, guys? Roderick in the building. John Brown, yo, won my shoe. Fun money last night. Cash the plus 9,000. There you go. There you go, John. Well, would you bet on the Lakers winning? Raph, we paying resale for the Travis fragments. If we don't hit, I'm not paying resale. If I don't hit, it's just, I don't know. I don't really like it. The thing is, like, I don't really care if I hit or win anything anymore. It's like, if I don't hit, I'm just gonna move. I just move on to the next drop. You feel me? But like this year, I'll tell you this, guys. Tito Kicks, what's good, man? This year has been such a great year hitting on just a lot of great drops. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I think, like I told you guys, like I've hit every single hype drop that I could think of. The only one that I can't, like all the shoes that I wanted this year, I hit for retail. And I don't think there's one shoe that I wanted, but I kind of like, I was like, whatever about it. I don't think I put enough work on that shoe, was the Nigel Jordan 1 Lows, because that shoe is really nice. And I'm kind of regretting not, you know, going for my size in certain raffles, but I did enter for the raffle for his site, but I just didn't hit. So, what up, Nam? Good morning. Lakers and Warriors bench players. Bench guys. There you go, John. Dude, plus 1,000 is crazy. How much do you put in? If I don't hit on Travis, I'm moving on. Morning wrap prices finally below 2,000 on the fragments on Go. Hope, yeah, probably because they're releasing in Japan today. So technically it's the 7th, right, out there in Japan. So I think the drop is happening today out there on Japan. Z Hutch, what up? Best year 2025 sneakers. Absolutely, dude. E-Money, what up, man? Good morning. Troy in the bone. What's good? Good morning. Shaka, good morning. What up, dude? Nami in the bone. Good morning. 25, good morning. ESPN, what up, dude? Tito Kicks in the building. 1880 Soul in the building. I see a Viet Pho. Good morning. Bubblegump in the building. Too Legit in the building. What's good? What up, everybody? Francisco, good morning. Yo, no OTC this morning, dude. I told you, you haven't been consistent anymore. You didn't post any OTC this morning. Normally when I wake up, it's there. Miguel, buenos dias. What's good, Vinny? Good morning. Yeah, that's how I feel too. The only ones I didn't hit were the Unions and Tokyos. See, the thing is, I just didn't want the Unions. Like, I hit on Unions, but that was for the giveaway winner. But like, I didn't really want that this year. DeLeon for the 2, La Familia. And it's crazy because I've seen, like, even the Joy 185s, like, we were able to see those in person as well. So, but shout out boy DeLeon for the 2.
Para siempre. Biceps, they are not like us.
They're not like us. Shout out boy DeLeon once again. Appreciate you, my boy, as always, for the support. If I hit Travis's, I'm selling that trash, Flipper Drip says. Or if you hit Travis, I'm selling that trash, Flipper Drip. Yeah, there you go. You get, like, okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys this. I know we had a crazy conversation about, like, overrated shoes, right? So, like, I know a lot of you guys. Trey Miner for the 2-month re-up. Run it up, chat. Go get that money.
United States dollar emoji. United States
Mike Garcia,
emoji.
good morning, Rap. I missed the fam. Dude, Mike Garcia, I miss you too, bro. What's good, my dude? How are you? DH, what up, dude? Atomic in the building. Braveheart, good morning. What up, guys? Pin in the building. What's good? Haven't been on a while. Seen your video last night and then snag the Voodoos at 8 p.m. Love to see it, my friend. Alexis, what up? Good morning. Deleon for the 37-month re-up. Happy anniversary. Love you all. I appreciate that, Deleon. Thank you so much for the re-up. Here you go. Appreciate y'all, man. For real. Thank you guys so much for the support as always. What was I gonna say, chat? Dang, I just lost my train of thought. Okay, I was gonna say that, like, I know, we had the conversation about overrated sneakers yesterday, which is fine. At the end of the day, I know a lot of you guys are gonna be going after the shoe to like trade bait, to sell. If you were to hit on the Travises, right, and you don't want them, like, what would you trade the shoe for? Like, would you guys go after the bricks? Would you guys go after some Foamposite Galaxies? What you guys need in the sneaker collection that you would get rid of that shoe for? Now, these Stranger Things dunks. Yeah, we have the stock numbers for them, too. Mike Garcia for the real. Appreciate that, my dude, as always. Appreciate for the love. Shout out my boy Mike for the re-up. What up, dude? Joe, what up, dude? Done fishing. What up, man? Good morning. I would trade Travis's and my Brocs for Mars Yard 3s. Good morning, collection fam. Haven't been able to hop on last week or so. Hope everyone has a great day. You as well. I appreciate that. It's all good. Listen, I know, life. I always tell people life is lifing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are not able to tap into the stream, it's all right. No need to say sorry. We're here no matter what, every single day. So like I said, you miss, you hate your job, you hate your coworkers, you're sick and tired of listening to them in the morning. Yeah, come by and say what's up. You guys know we're always going to be here. Travis looked like, shit in my opinion, just overhyped bowling shoes. Pass for me, Trey Miner says. Rocket, what up, man? Mars Yard. If I hit, I'm selling to pay for the son's Christmas. There you go, Keith. What up, Keith? Gonna get all those Pokemon cards, you know what I'm saying? What up, DH? Good morning, Raph. Good morning, collection fam. What up, Casanova Kane? Team, what up, man? Good morning. I still don't think they are dropping in the US. I mean, we'll see what happens. Jedi, 2 double cheeseburger, not McDouble. I want 2 pieces of cheese on those burgers for Travis's. I trade for the Phantoms since I have the damn near everything. Let me tell y'all something. I told you guys, like, it's been a great year with sneakers. Yesterday, I will be posting this video. I don't know if you guys been noticing, but I've been really trying to push out some content on, what's it called, on Instagram. And I really do hope that you guys are, liking the new stuff that I'm posting. Obviously, I'm really getting out of my comfort zone. I'm not going to hold y'all when it comes to content. And I'm posting a vlog reel today, which is going to be later this afternoon, which I'm really excited to share with you guys. I have never done anything like this before, so excited to show you guys. But anyways, yesterday I went to a grand opening. It's called Crossover out here in Vegas. They were at Cosmopolitan for years, and they end up moving outside of the strip, and basically just to be a part of the community. So I picked up a pair of sneakers. I picked up a pair of sneakers yesterday. All right, picked up a pair of sneakers yesterday. By the way, they did give me a shirt, which this is a t-shirt that they dropped. It was exclusively for the grand opening, so obviously it says Crossover on there. It's a green t-shirt, chat. Yes, green. So, but I end up picking up a pair of sneakers, and it's a shoe that I already have. And I'm telling you guys, it's been a great year of sneakers. And so I picked up a double up of the Air Max 95 Big Bubbles in that neon colorway. They end up dropping these again at the store, so I decided to pick up another pair. So got a double up on the Air Max Big Bubbles. This one is actually an 8.5. Like, I actually went a half size up on these because the first ones that I picked up was the size 8, and so I decided to pick up an 8.5. And let me tell y'all something. They fit so good on half size. I should listen to you guys the first time. Yeah. So I went for an 8.5 and they fit perfect. And let me tell y'all something, dude. The homie Francisco came with me too. He picked up himself a pair as well. No one was buying these. No one was buying these, chat. Like, I even asked one of my homies, I was like, how many pairs did you guys sell? He said, we only sold like 3 so far. And mind you, it was like, bro, the store was busy. Like later during the day, like the store was really, really busy. So I'm sure they probably sold a little bit more, but they had tons of pairs there. So I was like, you know what, I'll just go ahead and snag another pair. So end up getting a double up on these. Such a clean shoe. Glad I was able to double up on these. And I think they're, I don't even know what retail was. I think retail was like I think I paid 200 and like, I think it's like 205 after tax. I think this was like $195 shoe. So, but definitely a dope shoe. Glad I was able to snag up a pair. Sneaker Ambition for the $2 donation.
@ Sneaker Ambitions donated $2. We know you hate green, but run up anyway. Pulgar hacia
We know you hate
arriba.
green, but run up anyway. Shout out my boy Sneaker Ambition. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. No, I think they're only selling them on what's it called, in store. I think they're only selling them in store. What up, Jumpman fan? Good morning. What up, dude? Sure liking some green shoes. Hey man, listen. I was glad that I was able, like, I was hesitant because, like, obviously the store manager was like, he obviously knew some people that end up picking up a pair at Sneaker Pass, but obviously I don't think he really cared that we picked up a second pair, because he was all like, you gonna pick up a double up? I was like, I might as well. Gigi, thank you so much for the 19-month re-up. Morning to all. What up, Gigi? Thank you so much for the 19-month re-up. Appreciate that. Trey for the 1-year re-up. He says time flies. Absolutely, time flies. But glad I was able to pick up a double up. Definitely a clean shoe. Definitely one of my favorite shoes to wear as of right now. So glad I was able to pick up a pair. But the grand opening was cool. It's insane how, like, he's that store has built like a really big community for a small city like Vegas, and it was pretty packed yesterday. I was like, wow, the store is super small, but like the grand opening was packed yesterday. So congratulations to them, for real. Rahus, what up, man? Good morning. In the big 2025, Rafi loves green. Yeah, but like I said today, whoa, I'd buy a pair from you at retail if you scoop another. Atomic says. Trey Miner for the $2 donation. You taking the wife and kids to SEMA? Probably not.
Trey Miner 84 donated $1.99. You taking the wife and kids to SEMA?
I want to go to SEMA. It should have been yesterday, but the thing is, I had that grand opening that I had to attend to. But I know the homie Synergy's been there. He was there yesterday, and he's gonna be there all week. So, but I will not be at SEMA this year, unfortunately. And plus, guess who else? Guess who got sick? You know how like Baby Rose was sick? Now Baby Riley is sick. Yesterday when I got home, she was complaining how her throat was hurting, and then last night she was throwing up all last night. I was listening to the wife because she had grabbed her, and like I just heard her just like throw up, and like I didn't, bro, I was like half asleep, so I woke up and like I took the pillowcase off of my pillow, and I kind of threw it to the wifey, and I was like, let her throw up in there so she doesn't throw up on her bed. And like she's like, I already have one. I was like, all right, cool, because like, bro, she was throwing up all night, and I felt so bad. So yeah, now that Baby Riley's sick, yeah, your boy can't really go anywhere in the next couple days, which is fine. So Fragments drop 2027 maybe. Atomic says. Good morning, Kuya Rap. Wish us luck for the drop today. Are you out there in Japan? Or like, what drop are you talking about? What drop are you talking about? What drop are you talking about? Raf's cooking tube says. Morning Raf, what's going on? What up, Danny V? What's good, dude? What it do? What up, Sean? Are these going around with the kids? Yeah, dude, she was super sick yesterday. I was like, oh my goodness. But sorry, I was saying whoa to this. So the Air Jordan 10 Shadows are officially releasing on the Nike Sneakers app on November 19th. So it's that time of the year where everyone gets sick. Alexa says facts. Stranger Things stock numbers. Yeah, I got you guys for sure. But it looks like the Air Jordan 10s shadows are officially loaded up. 95 has been cold. Rick says, oh snap, he is in Japan. Is he really? Oh, he's talking about Stranger Things. I thought he was talking about how like, oh, good luck for the drop out here in Japan. I thought that's what he was gonna say. Ortiz, what up, man? What's going on the Stranger Things dunks? They're dropping on the Nike sneakers app. Dude, I'm really surprised of how many people really like this shoe. I'm sorry, people probably gonna think I'm tweaking, saying Raph, you're tweaking. There's a lot of people that are a huge fan of Stranger Things. But at the same time, it's like the amount of people that just make fun of people wearing regular dunks. And now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? So a lot of y'all change the energy, huh? Be like, you know what, Raph? I like these. I thought a lot of people didn't like regular dunks anymore. But, I mean, these ones, I thought at first when we saw the official images on this shoe, I thought this was an SB. And I was like, wow, Stranger Things are getting an SB. That's great. But it's a regular dunk, which is fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. It looks like it has great material. I think they executed the shoe very well. Has a nice little special box to it. Do we have a solid date on the Travis release? No, we do not. Mr. Exclusive, what up, man? Rafi boy, what up, Drex? I'm glad they hate on dunk lows. I'm buying all of them, Rick says. I like the shoe because I like the show, but I cop the Cortezes from the last drop. There you go. Trash, I'm a fan of Million at the shoes. Sup, Raph? Good morning. What up, Tyler? This got the same materials as the anti-hero SBs everyone clowned on. Didn't like it at first, but it grew on me, Ghetto Tactical says. My little sister yelled at me in excitement to get these for the shoes today. Well, these shoes are going to be pretty difficult to grab, I think. It might. I mean, what do you guys think? Wow. Okay, so I guess stock numbers. Did stock numbers change? What did Uncle Chrissy say about stock numbers on these? Didn't he say... Let me double check. I think they said stock numbers on these were going to be, what, 18,000? 12,000. Damn. It's going to be rough. 12,000 pairs. Sneaker Addict for the $2 donation.
@tasneakeraddict3195 donated $2. If he can't hit for retail in paying resell FRDs.
The Sneaker Addict for the $2 donation. If I can't hit for retail, I'm paying resale for these, as the Sneaker Addict says, for the $2 donation. What up, Icy? What up, man? Good morning. What up, man? How are you? Dang, dude. 12,000 pairs. Pretty limited, I guess, if you guys want these. Malcolm, what up, dude? Nike hasn't even gotten them called both here in Dallas. Trady Kick says. What up, Trey? Wait, no kid sizes for these? I think they only came in adult sizing, right? Was there any GS on these? No GS on these. These only go up to a size 3.5. 3.5? Yeah, 3.5 is, yeah. 12 has the high stock for a change. Yeah, 1,600 pairs. 11, 1,683. Size 8. Dude, look. You guys said, oh, size 8 is easy to grab, Raph. There's only 200 pairs in a size 8. Some of y'all be like, oh, size 8's been... I told you, size 8's been super limited, bro. Like, as of late. There's resale, so people will be going for them. Listen, I didn't even know. But I will be passing on the shoe this morning. I am good. Like I told you guys, I've never watched Stranger Things, so I wouldn't really necessarily know. Respectfully, I'm passing. Yeah, same here. Is there any Stranger Things Nike clothing dropping with this? I don't think so. I could be wrong, but normally for some reason they be showing it on the sneakers app instead of like the actual website sneakers app site on desktop. But like I don't think there is. I could be wrong though. Let me double check here real quick. upcoming, yeah, there's only shoes. I know the Eric Costins, they got apparel for that sneaker, but when it comes down to the Stranger Things, ain't nothing, bro. Just the shoe. Respectfully, I'm passing on these dunks as well. Not for me, Sean says. That's all good. What up, Ryan Jacobs? Lunch money resale. There's a shirt, Z Hutch says. Where's the shirt dropping at then? It's going to shock drop with the shoes, Dunfishin says. I think clothing is later, closer to the release of the final season. I think there's a shirt. Yeah, I don't see it on the sneakers app unless it's dropping somewhere else. Mykonos, what up, man? Good morning. $155. Is that what the retail is? 155 buckaroos, chat. Yep, 155. So you're going to be paying like 165 out the door on sneakers app if you end up hitting. But I feel like there's a lot of people that are a big fan of Stranger Things. That's why. So I just feel like, this shoe, I think this shoe is going to sell out. Only thing important is Fragments. Oh, brother. I saw some friends don't lie sweatshirts pics, but they aren't on sneakers yet. There's a bunch of merch, but not releasing yet. Okay, so there is merch, chat, but they just haven't released yet. Well, there you guys go, which is dumb. Why don't they just drop the merch with the shoe? It makes sense, right? But I mean, hey, man, listen, then you could actually go for the shoe first because you don't want to be going for the shoe and the merch at the same time and you don't hit on the shoe, right? And then you only hit on merch. Passing, just waiting for the Black Hat Jordan 4s this month. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, this is how I feel like, chat. A lot of y'all, from what I'm looking at in the chat right now, it sounds like a lot of y'all are really picking and choosing what you want to buy this month. Because don't get me wrong, a lot of the shoes that you want this month should be somewhat easy to scoop besides Fragments. Fragments is going to be the hardest shoe to grab this month. But like Chicago's, Black Hat Jordan 4s, I feel like those two shoes in general should be somewhat I'm not going to say easy, but like if you put enough footwork with those shoes, I feel like you should be able to hit, right? Like I don't think any resellers are going to be going after the Chicagos. I really don't. I feel like the only people that are going for the Chicagos are the ones that want it straight for the toe. Seriously. Like I don't think any resellers are touching those. It's a plain dunk. They did crack leather, but the upside down Nike label is dope. But other than that, whoop-de-doo. I need a Shadow 10 this month. Oh, yeah, we have the Shadow 10s. Like, you could potentially have the Gamma Shock drop happening. Like, it's just a lot going on. I need Shadow 10s this month. I am a big Stranger Things fan, but not a fan of dirty shoes. Retro's first, absolutely. Red beam painted on the targets. These dunks aren't it. Trade bait for Brick by Bricks. See that about the Rare Air 11s. What up, Rav? I know. Listen, I think the Rare Air 11s really surprised a lot of people. But the thing is like, didn't they restock though? I don't know if they're still available. But like that sellout it really surprised me. I'm not gonna hold y'all. The Rare Air 11s, they surprised me. I was damned. About those. Not me. I'm going broke. Shadows, lows, Black Hats, and Fragments. I need Shadows 14 pairs minimum, V says. Black Hats and Gammas for me, Moonlight says. Need them Caitlin Clarks. I know, dude. And it's crazy because one of my homies didn't even know that Caitlin Clarks were dropping on the Nike sneakers app. And those Kobe's are so fire, bro. What up, Raph? Gerald, what up, man? Link above. What happens to the link? What link? This shows the merch and other shoes coming. Let me see. All right, well, here we go. Stranger Things, the Nike has full apparel and the sneakers collection set to drop along the final season of the show. The collection includes the Air Max 1, Dunk Low, Field Generals, and LD 1000s. So obviously, so this is like the last season of Stranger Things. Is this what I'm getting at? If this is like anybody that watches it, this is like the final season of the entire show, and they're not going to do anymore. Is that what we're hearing? Is that what we're saying? Right? Is that what we're saying? So we got the shirt, you got the sweats. Okay. It looks like you got some blue in there. Okay. A lot of sweats. And then you have the Nike t-shirt. You got like a jumpsuit. And it looks like more shoes are dropping, huh? The entire Stranger Things collection with an Air Max 1. Wow, Air Max 1, Dunk Low, Field Generals, the last, final season. Okay. How many seasons were there on that show? 101 Podcast. What up, man? Funk Mod in the bone. What's good, man? Good morning, Jedi. Online sellouts are not the same as in-store sellouts. Check your stores. 101 Podcast says. Facts. They should have dropped some heat for the Stranger Things. Them dunks weird. The Blazers are better, in my opinion. Okay. I mean, I guess you guys, like, you know what I'm saying? Just pick and choose whatever you want. But I'm sure a lot of these shoes that they do drop or like apparel wise for Stranger Things, I don't think it's going to be very difficult to hit unless they'll shock drop some of them at the grand finale of Stranger Things. They should have dropped some heat. Series finale. Okay. This will be the 5th overboard says. Stranger Things understands its fans. Definitely Millie Bobby Brown throwing out bully and harassment allegations against coworkers, Base Maryland says. Final season going to be crazy. The fact that people have not watched Stranger Things is mind-blowing. Guess y'all more Peppa Big Pig fans too says. I've never watched Stranger Things. So I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. I don't know. I ain't never watched it, bro. Most stores for the 11s had online only. I want the blue friends don't lie. The sweatshirt picks. World Cup jerseys came out on Adidas. They are fire. What up, David? What's good, dude? After 5 seasons, should be called Normal Things. It's for Stranger Things. It's supposed to be weird. Both says Stranger Things is a ripoff of it. Flipper Drip says. Raph, you get those Moonwalkers last week? I guess all Kobe's just crazy. Snug even when I half size up. Yes, I did grab the Moonwalkers. I ended up getting them back in September when a lot of the boutique stores end up dropping them, but it's a great shoe. I love them. I went a half size up and I think it's fine. I'm fine with going half size up. Some people don't know what going on TV shows. Yeah, I mean, some people don't even watch TV too. I don't think I would like Stranger Things, but I actually did. I had to take a break from my ghost watching to say Stranger Things is goated. Appreciate you, Nicholas. What up, man? You're not missing anything? Okay, I still want that box bike from Stranger Things, Rahu says. It's really good series. They nail the 80s look. Takes me back to childhood fighting and riding my heavy, bread and butter says. Did y'all already talk about the fragments? No, we haven't really started. We kind of started talking about stock numbers, started talking about Stranger Things, showed that I got a double up on the Neon 95 big bubbles. We'll get started about the fragments because the fragments are dropping in Japan. That's literally all we know, chat. Like, I've been getting a lot of people hitting me up asking like, yo, Raph, like, what's going on with the fragments? Like, are we getting a drop? Like, what's really going on with these Travises? So, like, I mean, if you follow along, like Cactus Jack, Travis Scott is going to be posting all day about this drop. Okay, so Taxi EA is live. Okay, so it looks like Taxi's EA is officially live on JD Sports. No queue for that either. So if you guys want your EA, I think it's, what is it, in store? It's probably, no, it's pre-order. I think it's pre-order. I didn't get no EA. No EA for me. No EA for me. No EA for me. But going back to the Air Jordan 1 Low Fragment Travis Scott's, this shoe obviously is going to sell out, right? We all know. But the only thing that we really know about the shoe is that they're dropping exclusively out there in Japan. And to be completely honest with you guys, I really don't know what's going on with the drop, right? So I just feel like I told you guys, ever since that we've seen a date for the 7th, everyone's already speculating, like a lot of blogs. I've seen it all over the blogs yesterday. It's like, oh, they're dropping on the 8th. They're dropping on the 8th. They're dropping on the 8th. I was like, why all of a sudden are we speculating the 8th since they announced the 7th, right? Because, like, we haven't really heard any official confirmed dates besides the 7th. Like, I said this on my last video. If you watched it, thanks for watching. But like, if nothing loads up by the end of the day on tomorrow, ain't nothing dropping on Saturday, chat. There's no way that they would just like, because there's a lot of people thinking that like they're gonna shock drop. Like I don't think they're gonna shock drop. Like they'll probably drop on the Travis Scott website as just, you know, a normal random drop, but like shock dropping on the sneakers app is like, I don't think it's happening. I don't think that's happening. But if they load up on this tomorrow, then sure, it'll drop on the 8th maybe. But like if you don't see anything load up by tomorrow, ain't nothing's dropping on the 8th, bro. So just an FYI. I don't think Nike would do that. I mean, even though that we've seen like last minute stuff, but like if nothing happens, if there's not any noise on the Travis Scott website tomorrow, then nothing's going to be dropping on the sneakers app. So but they did announce times. I forgot where it was. November 7th, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. And there's like different times. So the pop-up starts on the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th. So it's like a 3-day pop-up. It's a 3-day pop-up out there in Japan. So I'm assuming the first day is going to be, obviously, they're going to be handing out all the Travises. And I'm going to assume they're going to sell out on the Travises on day 1. Probably dropping the 7th for us, which is the 8th for Tokyo, and that's the day of his show out there, right? I'm not sure what day the show is, but the pop-up starts on the 7th, which is obviously today. So I mean, we'll probably see a lot of videos, pictures surfacing around the internet, how this pop-up is going to look like and how the drop is going to go. So I'm guessing that the drop midweek on Travis site next week. That's my guess too. If they end up dropping the shoe, I think it's probably going to be next week, if anything. If we don't hear any noise by this Friday or tomorrow, then it most likely will be sometime next week. So I mean, I'm just like all you guys, like, you know, just looking at social media, seeing if there's new dates that end up popping up. But if I hear anything else, I'll let you guys know. What up, Jeffrey? What up, man? Good morning. W size 13 on them 12s, DH says. I'm guessing that they drop mid next week. I'm going to buy a similar Jordan 1 low colorway to take a razor, slice off the swoosh, and sew it on backwards, Scott G says. Probably dropping on the 7th for us, which is the 8th. Dates all over the place. Yeah, I would I would honestly wait, because there's no reason why you should rush or like to freak out about, because we already know how this drop is gonna go, right? Like we already know. Like, can I ask real quick in the chat? I ask this all the time. Does anybody in here like, right? Like when it comes to these Travis Scotts, like anybody here's first time hitting Travis's? Let's go ask Trevor. No one knows, bro. Everything is a guess, dude. Everything is a guess. Just like back in September, like everybody, including myself, was just guessing. Like I was just guessing, bro. Like even back in September, until like Travis Scott, Cactus Jack themselves were saying like, oh, this is dropping in November. Like everyone and the mamas thought these were dropping back in September. And I'm telling you, bro, nobody fucking knows, bro. It's like people are going to put a day on it and a stamp on a date. And then if it happens, people are going to claim it and be like, I told you so. Told you. Buy my Discord group because I told you. That's what's going to happen. 100%. But like when nothing happens, it's like, all right, well, it was probably gonna happen, but you know, things change. Things do change, but like, just at this point, it's just wait until it gets loaded up. Just wait until it gets loaded up. So, yeah. So we're there ever. I've never hit on Travis before. Blah says. But if it's your first, oh man, golly, we've seen a lot of people go for Travis Scott for their first time. Oh man, it's like it's my first time. I normally don't do this. Please be gentle. It's like putting your hand on your friend's shoulder, be like, listen, bud, you about to learn today. Yeah, smoke with discourse, huh? No, I don't. I'm just saying in general, bro. It's just a troll comment. That's it. But like other than that, like, you just wait until it gets loaded up, you know? So, There's no tricks to it, bro. People think there's like, I would say there's one thing that some people think this works is that if you buy chat, right? Like this doesn't work at all. Like if you buy a bunch of stuff on the Travis Scott website, it doesn't guarantee you, or it doesn't give you a higher chance on getting the sneaker. People think that way. People still think that way today. Is that Raph? Dude, I hit on the medium olives because I bought a t-shirt. Bro, that doesn't work that way, bro. Like, you go ahead and buy all the merch, bro. Listen, go buy all the merch. I promise you, the dude next to you bought nothing and probably will hit. I like to collect mostly OG, so the Travis hype has never done anything for me. Travis Scott users are the new Hardy Boys, the South Park version of Hardy Boys. Wait, what? No Vaseline or Diddy oil, Deleon says. It's like hitting the lottery. You enter and just hope for the best. You got to turn your Wi-Fi and your mobile data off and go outside. Easy hit, Jay says. Rafi bought the knit hat and hit every pair since, Rami says. That's a negative. Okay, actually, I don't have that hat anymore. That hat is a curse. That hat is an absolute curse. You only get better odds of hitting if you buy collection family merch, Tito says. The only way I got a guaranteed hit is when Raf and reads my comment out loud. Vin says, no thanks. I hit medium olives last time. I'd rather have the Chase B's. Okay. I mean, I'm sure everybody's going to want this shoe. But, I mean, I just don't think, like, for me personally, like, the Travis hype is not as... Okay. Oh, man, I need to be careful what I say here because some people might get offended. I just feel like a lot of people are giving up on Travis's. Like, people will be around for it if, like, once it goes live. But I think there's a lot of people that are sick and tired of just waiting around, is what I'm trying to say. Right? Like, the hype is still there, but it's not as, like, it's not as hype as, like, previous drops. Right? Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, because I just feel like people are like, okay, well, I'm not going to be waiting around on social media, you know, to see if something could possibly happen. Like, if I see it and, like, my phone goes off and Travis raffles live, then I'm going to go for it. But I'm not going to be wasting my day trying to call off of work and waiting around all day for this shoe. Right? Because, like, the thing is, like, I feel like a lot of people has given up on Travis drops sometimes because it's a hit or miss, dude. Like, you're not really guaranteed. I mean, well, that's with most hype drops, but still. We don't want to know more hype, only 40K pairs. We have better odds on the store raffles than Travis site. No, your better chances on hitting the shoe is on the GOAT app. I've been telling you this. Travis hype is dying. Yes, people are still going, but people aren't wasting their day. That's what I mean, right? Like that's what I mean is that, like, people are not gonna waste their day on just waiting around the shoe until, like, they, you know, finally see it, you know, load up, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna go for the shoe. You know, we need more of him. Subbull says it's like when you saw the 2016 Lambo and they saw the 2025 Lambo, same shit. Facts, I got better things to do. Yeah, but still, like, there's going to be people still looking at their phones every single time. That's why I told y'all, like, just have the post notifications on here on the channel, because if the raffle goes live, then I'll be live as well. So you guys already know. Like, when this shoe goes live on the Travis Scott website, I will be live. But other than that, like, if you see, like, anybody else just waiting around all day for it, like, it's just don't waste your time. This is all I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know people are like, oh, Raph, you're gonna go live tomorrow all day to see what happens. No, I will go live once the shoe goes live. If I see the shoe live, I will hop on a live stream. I will not sit on my butt all day to wait around to see if, you know, something's gonna pop up. I'm only going to go live if I see it go live. No chance people still putting in 20 raffles for these shoes. I just do one raffle just to see, and then I move on because I know I'm not hitting anyways, 101 Podcast says. What if it's at the same time as the John Cena's last match? Rami says, go do something productive with your day. Honestly, I know, but the thing is, even though that I go live, people like it when I go live anyways. Y'all like it when I go live, even for the longer streams, because it helps you get through your day. And plus, you don't have to talk to your coworkers. What up, Rafi? What do you have on stock on the Stranger Things? Yeah, Stranger Things stock numbers, roughly around 12,000 pairs. So you should put on your all Travis gear and do a camp out. No. Listen, first thing is foremost, Loud Pack, we don't call it a camp out over here, okay? You say a camp out, and then people are going to be starting freaking out, be like, oh, it's coppering me. It's coppering me. He's coppering me. He's coppering me. Save my money for the Go Black Friday to try and cop some pairs. Fact, sometimes the stream is background noise while I work. Live, yes. Waiting for Travis's no, Atomic says. I promise you, once the shoe loads up, I will jump back on. I promise you guys. Better chance on Go Black Friday for the Travis shoes, Moonlight says. Yeah, I know. Facts, dude. I'm wondering, like, truly, chat, like, I'm wondering, like, how they're gonna drop those. Like, I'm wondering how Goat Black Friday is gonna be this year. Like, I'm really curious. Really curious. When does the Go Black Friday start? I think the week of Black Friday. Maybe no, actually no, they do it before that. Didn't they do it like a couple days before? EZA streams were different. They really were. Raph got a crease and sent for a dog cam, Rami says. Hey man, listen, dude. Buddy's just been chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's chilling. He chills right next to me every single morning. Rafi always copying me. Cut Life says, sorry, Cut Life. Go Black Friday is a waste of time every year. I mean, come on, bro. It's a waste of time because you're only going for the things that you want, right? So, like, for instance, like there's some good deals that they had last year on Go Black Friday. Like, I was so close on grabbing those Union ones last year because they were like selling them for like $90. They were selling them for like $90. I don't know if you guys seen it. Like, they had some pretty good deals. But, like, obviously, all the stuff that people are going to go for, like, all the hype stuff, you know, Travis's, you know, all the, probably this year, you probably see, like, the Pink Awakes, right? So, speaking of Black Friday, you see the whack $20 Pokemon boxes at Walmart. I did not see that, John. I did not see that. One of my Pokemon guys out here locally out here in Vegas was texting me yesterday, and he was like, yo, bro, F that Discord group that I just left. Whoop. Like, I guess they had like Pokemon beef in the Discord group. Not mine specifically, but it was a group that I got added onto where like they see all the Pokemon monitors. I guess it's a paid group, but he got me in for free. And they see all the monitors like in-store Targets, Walmart, like all the bullshit stores. I'm like, no wonder why like a lot of these sweats know exactly when these drops happen. Like, no wonder why, because they monitor every single thing in there. Bro, legit, no, I had to get rid of them, Tito, because I moved. I got rid of them because I moved out here. That was one of those shoes that I got rid of. I hit on Travis Scott Olives last year on GOAT. What up, Raph? I just saw DJ Khaled got the Travis Scott's. Already got me thinking that there might be more pairs than we think drop in Culture Set. Well, the thing is, DJ Khaled gets everything, though. That dude gets everything. Pokey Crash Out is wild, dude, for real. Larry, what up, man? Hey, man, listen, I was like, wow. I was like, man, you got beef for the Discord group, dude. It's insane. Well, I mean, listen. Explain how Go Black Friday works, Rav. So basically, okay, so every single year it seems to be different. But the way if anybody is not familiar of Go Black Friday, and people normally like to gas it up because like people probably hit, you know, because the thing is, like, don't get me wrong, last year there was a ton of people that hit on Jumpman Jacks. A because remember last year they dropped the red swoosh Jumpman Jacks and nobody hit. Dude, so many, I'm not saying everybody, but so many people hit on the Jumpman Jacks on that red swoosh on GOAT app. And that's why, like, you know, Travis team and Nike was getting so much criticism from the public, because it's like, yo, like, nobody hit on these Jumpman Jacks on the red swoosh, but everybody's hitting on GOAT Black Friday, right? So, like, basically how it works is that you get points, right? You get points for the amount of purchases that you either purchased on GOAT, or you end up doing it's not a survey, but it's like a, what was it called, chat, that you do, like, for the questions? It's a trivia. Like, you do trivia questions, and if you get everything right, you end up getting a bunch of points, and you could use those points to unlock a lot of these drops that GOAT app ends up dropping. Each day it's like each day and every hour they have a drop. Like, so you'll see it, like, they'll have a scheduled drop date and time for every single shoe, and it goes on for like a whole week or two. Like, they'll start like a week early before like Black Friday, and then they'll have, like, you know, some miscellaneous drops, some hype here, hype there, but like on Black Friday, like the last couple days before Cyber Monday, dude, it's just a bunch of heat, bro. But mind you, it's not like full-size runs. It's sometimes like if they do like off-white Jordan 1s, they've done that before. They only have selective sizes. But like every single Travis Scott that they've dropped, it's always like a full-size run. You're not getting it for retail. You're only getting it for like a really, really good deal. For instance, if like the Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks were $200, you're getting the shoe for like, I think they'll raffle it off or as a first come first serve for like $230 or $250, chat, and then you'll get the shoe for like out the door like $280. You know, like for instance, I got the Canary Jordan 1 highs or Jordan 1 lows Travis's, and I think out the door I paid like $235, I think, and the retail was $160, $155 or $150, but I think they were selling it for like $2. But out the door, I end up paying $235. So it's like you're still paying resale, but you're getting it under market. So that's basically how it works. So you're not guaranteed anything. GOAT app is super botted. Don't get me wrong, it's super, super botted every single year. So that's why a lot of people hate it, because it's like, dude, I never hit. But like, it's truly tough to hit for sure. So tapped in fam, what up? What's good? Good morning. Do they show stock numbers on GOAT? No, they don't. They don't show the stock numbers, but they show what sizes are going to be available. So like you have to unlock it. Like for instance, like if you have like 5,000 coins or points, you have to unlock it 5,000. So you lose that 5,000. So if you lose, you don't get those points back. So just obviously when it gets a little bit closer, I promise you it's going to be talked about all over social media. It's going to be talked about all over the chat. Like if you're on Discord group, like everyone's going to talk about it, because like there's these codes that you get after the trivia where like if you share those codes, then people could get extra points by using your codes. So only one person could snag it. So that's why like every single year, everyone's like posting their codes all over the Discord group so everyone could go ahead and get more points. It's fun. It's fun. It gets everyone going. Right. It gets basically everyone, together, especially during Thanksgiving. Cause obviously everyone's with their families, they're at home. So what everyone's doing is just going for all the shoes on Black Friday. So, but yeah, once it gets closer, we'll explain a little bit more. But that's a little bit more of the insights of GOAT Black Friday. And I'm sure a lot of people that are new here, I'm sure that will probably be involved with the GOAT Black Friday this year as well. I'm sure anybody that was involved with it the last couple of years, everyone does it every single year. So it's fun, but it's never guaranteed. That's why some people it's either that you love it or you hate it. So like I seen a ton of people last year that hit on Travis Jordan 6s. Like the khaki colorway, oh my goodness. I was like, holy smokes, dude. Because at first, like, don't get me wrong, when I first got into the whole GOAT Black Friday, because in the first year they did it, I didn't even try. Like, I was like, man, I can never hit anything. But the second year, in the beginning, I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to try either. But then when I seen so many people hit on the Jumpman Jacks, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna test my luck. And the very first W that I ended up getting was the Jumpman Jack sailed colorway, because the first colorway they did drop was the red swoosh. And I was like, dude, how many people are hitting on this shoe? I was mind boggled, bro. And then I ended up hitting on the Sail Jumpman Jacks, and then I ended up hitting on the Canary Jordan 1 lows, and that was the only hits that I ended up getting on Black Friday. So, sorry I'm late, bro. Are these the stock numbers for the Stranger Things? It is. These are the stock numbers for the Stranger Things if you're interested. Yes, these are the stock numbers for the Stranger Things. So if you guys want them, these are the stock numbers for you guys. So, but we will cover everything. I'll explain it. I have a video on my channel. If you look back from last year on the Go Black Friday stuff, I actually I did an unboxing for all the pickups that I did, because last year was insane because that was the same month around Complex Con, Cactus Con. So it was a pretty wild month. What is the deal with the $1 auctions on StockX? I don't really know. I see that they do that every single year, but I don't really know what it is. Monoraf, do you know the stock numbers on the Taxi 12s? As of right now, I don't. But I will probably most likely have those stock numbers on Saturday morning if you were interested for the Taxi 12s. So, but as of right now, the only stock numbers that I know breakdown is the Stranger Things as of right now. But it looks like from what I'm seeing from Uncle Chrissy, I guess this is a nice little update. I thought I'd check while I was talking. 85,000 pairs according to Uncle Chrissy. 85,000. That is just on the Nike sneakers app. So that kind of shows you that these taxis are going to be everywhere. Chat, everywhere. These are going to be everywhere. It's a great shoe. It's a really great shoe. It's a great colorway, and I feel like a lot of the OGs out there are going to be 100% happy that these are going to be an easy scoop. And it's nice, man. It's really nice that we are at a time in the sneaker market is that like everything is down. So if you guys want these, it should be an easy scoop. Erica got the boy engaged on last night. I did see that, Base Maryland, because he sprays like that black stuff on his head for his hairline. I seen that. I don't trust StockX. I fill the getting plates in the bids and screw the buyer. I am Daily Venom says. Are there different raffles websites than the Travis website? We don't know yet. There hasn't been any raffles live for the Travis Scott fragments. From what I was hearing, there's not going to be any tier 0 stores that are going to be getting, meaning there's no boutique stores, no mom and pop shops are not getting these Travises. There might be a few selective ones, but like no raffles are live yet. Like I'm telling you this right now, if there are stores, if there are stores that are getting the Travis Scotts, they're not going to make any announcements of the raffles until Nike tells them to. So that's normally how it goes. So 85,000 for Saturday. If you guys want to know the breakdown, I'll have the breakdown for you guys on Saturday. So taxis or royalties, Alligator says. I don't know. It's either or, whatever you like best. Go Black Friday. They need to fix the whole bot. It's not gonna. The thing is that they're not gonna fix it. Unfortunately, like as much as like you hate the Goat app Black Friday stuff, they don't care. They're not gonna invest their money into a bot protection system on their app. It's just not gonna happen. So you got the Stranger Things stock numbers. They're on the screen right now. So these are the stock numbers for the Stranger Things if you were interested. But if you guys don't mind real quick, I really do appreciate you guys. There's over 700 of you guys in the building. If you're ghost watching this morning, thank you guys so much for watching. Regardless, you don't have to be active in the chat. But if you guys don't mind real quick, if you're ghost watching, if you guys anybody in here as well, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button, it definitely goes a long way. So thank you guys so much for tapping in as always, dude. Seriously, dude, it's been a great year, man. I am super excited you know what I'm really excited about? Out of the rest of the drops happening this month and next month, there's only two shoes, actually 3 that I'm really excited about. 3. And this is me not wanting the shoe. I mean, I probably want 2 out of the 3, but there's 3 shoes drops that I'm really excited about for this month. Or the last 2 months is Chicago 1 lows, Gamma 11s, and next month I'm hoping it's going to happen. We'll see what happens. But the SB Dunk Low Costco's, Kirkland's, I'm really curious of how they're going to drop that shoe. really curious. Really curious. Random boutiques in Japan already have been posting raffles for the Travis Scott Fragments. Japan pops ups for 3 days. Yeah, which is crazy, man. Like, let me ask you guys something real quick. Let me ask y'all something real quick. What if, big what if, okay? What if they only drop the Travis Scotts in Japan and then they only have like some sort of an exclusive access for the Jordan 1 lows on the sneakers app? What if? Black Cat 4s. I mean, we already know that the Black Cat Jordan 4s. Listen, chat. I'm talking about live streams, right? Curious of how the drop is going to go live stream wise. I already know Black Cat Jordan 4s is going to do very well on the release date. I'm just curious on those 3 shoes just because I want to see if people are going to change up on the Chicago 1 lows. 1. Gamma 11s too. The reason why I want to see how well the rollout is going to be, because since so many people said like, you know, Jordan 11s are super oversaturated, but I want to see how well the drop is going to go. And I'm really curious if anybody is going to come out from the woodwork for SB dunks again for these Kirkland SBs. You know, so sad. Will an 11 is at the end, Jumperman Chris says. You think Costco can handle us sneakerheads? Well, the thing is, that's the point, right? I'm curious if like Costco is really gonna drop them at Costco's. Like, I'm wondering if Nike is going to allow Costco's to drop SBs, and I think it's going to happen. Chat, I think it's gonna happen. If they drop Kirkland SBs, I honestly think Costco's are gonna want a piece. They're gonna want a piece, bro. The reason why I say if Kirkland is gonna want to do a collab, I just think they're gonna want a piece of the pie. Okay? The reason why I say that, because you know why they would want to? Because, dude, memberships. Some people don't even have a Costco membership, bro. Costco memberships are gonna go up. They're like, you know what? Hey, can we get some of these SBs dropped in our store? Because hey, man, listen, more people will end up getting Costco memberships. Okay, that's all I'm saying. If I was Costco, even though they're a multi-billion-dollar company, hey, man, listen. They're gonna still want a piece of the pie, bro. They're gonna have so many sneakerheads getting memberships for a month, bro, and that is it. Yeah, you need a membership to get in, dude. So especially like the new upgrade that they have. Like if you get like the gold membership card, then you could get in the store at 9 o'clock. Like you get in an hour early. So just like the Pokemon scalpers, bro, they end up getting Costco memberships. They end up getting the gold card for a month so they could go get some Pokemon packs. All right, you get in an hour early before everybody else goes in there. You get in early. I got a Costco membership, about to cook them. Damn, man, listen. Rumors that the Kirkland SBs are an Asia exclusive. I'll be down if Costco did it like an old school sneaker drop. First come, first serve. They probably will. Costco will 100% make that shoe a first come, first serve if they end up dropping it at Costco's. Like, don't make that shit a first come, first serve, bro. I want the Sam's Club shoe. So you're telling me to get a Costco membership. Well, I'm not telling you to get it right now. I'm not telling you to get it right now, my guy. Hey, listen, I'm not telling you to get it right now. But I love Costco. I really do. I'm going to be at Costco on Friday. I'm going grocery shopping on Friday at Costco, man. They got all the meats, bro. Costco, hold on, pause. All right, you can't get a month membership. It's only for a year. Okay, there we go. A year worth of a membership. I think the yearly membership that I pay is like $120 for me and my mom. I pay $120 a year, which is not bad. Kirkland's will be madness. It's a store right across my company building. I got exclusive gold Costco, but not going for the dunks. Raph, I got to practice my elbows for this release. Yeah. Rafi Costco is my Toys R Us. Dude, that's where I get all the steak, dude. Steak and chicken. All right, relax. I got exclusive gold WYFE Costco, V says. There you go. It's such a plain, boring shoe. They designed it for the average Costco shopper, but only sneakerheads will know about it, Izzy says. Rafi loves all the Costco me. All right, relax. That trial membership is a thing, right? I'm not sure. I know someone told me is that like if you, correct me if I'm wrong, I think if someone gives you not a membership, but if someone gives you like a gift card, I think you don't need a membership. If someone gives you like a gift card to shop at Costco, I think they allow you just to go in there. I think, right? Is that right? Or am I wrong? Raph stocks up on the glizzy from Costco. Facts, dude. If you're not buying a whole cow from a butcher, oh my God, I can't even say it right. Freezer, you're doing it wrong. So the thing is, okay, these are the only things that I buy. This is the only thing I buy from Costco. Okay. These are the only things that I buy from Costco. I'm not going to even say the meats, okay? Because you guys are going to be thinking I'm thinking weird. Steak, chicken, sometimes eggs. Sometimes. Just depends. So, yeah. Steak, chicken, I get some salmon, right? Some salmon, right? What else do I get? There's one more thing that I get. Sometimes, okay, we get the jumbo shrimp, and then I get sometimes I get toilet paper. It's either toilet paper or I get yeah, I think it is toilet paper. There's only a couple things that I get. Like it's like the big stuff. So Cactus Jack just posted, I need a deep freezer to shop at Costco. Get your protein. You get your protein there. That's where I got mine's at. Hold on. This is Cactus Jack posted. Let's see what they said. What do they say? There it is. It's now live. Cactus Jack Tokyo takeover starts now. Yeah, look, it says Hijack Tokyo Bay takeover Cactus Jack Fragment Air Jordan 1 release. Dude, I'm wondering how that line is outside there, dude. They're releasing the shoe right now. Hey, all I gotta say, Japan, tank the shoe, please. Okay? That's all I gotta say. Cactus Jack just posted. The official release is starting now. They just dropped the sneaker. Please listen. Okay? Travis team, not Travis team, but Japan, my Japan peeps, tank the shoe, please. Tank the shoe, please. This is a perfect time for them to tank the shoe, because that's probably what's going to happen, dude. That's probably what's going to happen. They're going to sell it. They're going to try to sell it to all the Americans. Flying out to Japan right now for my Travis Fragment, Savage says. Yeah, let us know how that goes. Yeah, what time is it in Japan? What time is it in Japan? Tokyo? It's 11:34 p.m. What the hell are we doing? It's almost 12 a.m. It ain't dropping yet. Tomorrow's the 7th. Okay, so tomorrow's the 7th. So it's going to drop later in the afternoon, probably. So our time, we'll probably see a long-ass line out there in like 6 hours. So probably around noon where I'm at, so 3 p.m. Eastern time, you're probably going to see a whole-ass line out there at 6 a.m. in the morning, dude. So, y'all left the Japan. You didn't go to Japan for this release. What day are they dropping online? We don't know. What up, 402 Car Kid? What up, man? How are you? What up, dude? Yeah, I don't know when these are releasing online. I mean, we kind of talked about it, covered it this morning. I don't know. I do not know. My brother haven't gotten to Japan yet. He's in Alaska, Braveheart says. Secured my EA for a size 11. Congratulations, Prince Thomas. There you go. Here comes Francisco raging. I remember Nike Chicago used to do midnight drops. They did it on the Concords and the Cool Grays. They need to bring that back. No, they do not. Heck no, dude. Heck no. You think anybody wants to be out there at midnight? Ain't nobody want to be outside at midnight. in the big 2025. I got two homies on the move out there, but they are not shoe guys, so I'm not sure how it will go. Chris says, "Hey, you should tell your friends out there in Japan. Tell them to film. Tell them to send you some vids, so you could send it to me." Black Cat 4 is a must. The original Mocha Travis Highs dropped at midnight. Mr. Sheridan says, the original Mocha Travis Highs dropped at midnight. On Sneakers app? No, they didn't. They didn't drop them on Sneakers app at midnight. They dropped it like during the day. Unless you're talking about the Travis Scott website, maybe. But like, I remember going for the Travis Scott highs, and I remember it was like a Leo drop, and the app was broken, dude. Like when the Travis Jordan 1 high Mochas dropped, dude, the app was freaking broken. Broken. Absolutely broken. I don't know if anybody, that was what, back in 18? Does anybody in here remember that drop? Dude, if anybody just started like, if anybody in here started buying shoes in the last couple years, dude, the Sneakers app used to be trash. Garbage. Isn't Coach's son in Japan? I don't know where Japan he is though. As of right now, there's 58,000 pairs of Chicago Lows on Sneakers app. Will it also drop on the Travis Scott website? Yes, it will. Probably. Braveheart, thank you so much for the 2. Get well, baby. Right. I appreciate that, Braveheart. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you.
Braveheart donated $1.99.
Thank you, bro. She's probably not going to go to school today either.
Soon, baby R, y lanzando besos sonrisa con aureola.
Yeah, she probably won't be able to go to school. The wifey already said she's not going. Can you share that post of Cactus Jack? Yeah, of course, bro. Of course I can. Here it is. Thank you, Braveheart. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. But that's the post for the that Japan drop. But there you guys go. The OG Travis Fragment lows had the EA shock drop. That's how I hit. I got EA, Tito says. Japan, people take your cameras out. Do you want to see if you get the Travis's? Treyway says. The fact that they're going to do a first come first serve is going to be insane. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people out there outside for that shoe. He's right about Sneakers app a few years ago. Dude, it was so bad, dude. Like, I still remember going for the OVO 10s. Yeah, dude, it was pretty damn bad, dude. I remember even the year of the was it 2021 when the Street Hawkers, you guys remember that? It was either the Street Hawkers or it was one of the SB highs. Dude, the app was so bad, dude. The app was so bad. There was like, they were going through some sort of update that year. I think it was 22, maybe it was 2021. I mean, I don't know. It was one of those years. Imagine they sit in Japan. They ain't sitting, dude. There's no way. Yeah, we'll imagine, but that's in our dreams. I got third-party payment filled on sneakers. I cried, Lace Collector says. Our Stranger Things Dunks Copper drop. It's going to be a drop for me. I've never watched Stranger Things before, so I don't really care too much about the shoe. But I'm sure there's going to be people in here that's going after it. So, Stranger Things is a cop. Beetlejuice. What up, Beetlejuice? What up, man? How are you, bro? What up, man? What's good? What's good, man? Good morning to you, my friend. If they call your number or get a ticket, you might cop. Need a Rare Air 11 size 13. Any restocks? Rare Air 11s. We probably will get a restock later, but I would check your stores. Who said that this morning? Someone said that. I think 101 Podcast said that. You should check your Nike stores or your foot stores to see if they have the Rare Air 11s sitting in their stores, because you might find some. You might find some in the wild. Am I getting Taxi 12s? No, I will not. I'll be passing. The only shoes that I probably will go for, I already spent money for the 95s, is probably Chicago's, most likely 120% for Chicago's, and Black Cats. And then if I hit or don't hit on Travis's, so be it. Whoop-de-doo. Do you think Stranger Things will be a sought after shoe in a few years? I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like there's not everybody watches the show, so you have to put in that into consideration. I feel like if anybody's a fan of Stranger Things, it is a nice little collectible to have, I guess. But other than that, like, I don't know, man. I don't think so. Are Bread Ones dropping soon? I think that shoe is dropping in December. Like, the amount of stuff that is dropping this month, like, we don't know the Kirkland SBs once again. Bread 85s, I think those are dropping in December. I truly think so. There's nothing really lined up besides Gammas, Bugs Bunny 8s, and I think that's it. I don't know what else is dropping in December. I could be missing something, but I'm pretty sure I am. But those are like the two guaranteed shoes that I know that's dropping next month. Less stock on sneakers than it is said. Nike has been hiding and playing with the stocks on the back end. Everyone watches Stranger Things. Rafi is one person who hasn't seen it, Tito says. Not everybody watches it, bro. Who in here doesn't watch? Let me know in the chat. Who in here does not watch Stranger Things? I mean, they will sell out. What up, Stinkin' Burrow? The previous Stranger Things collabs aren't really worth anything, Stinkin' Burrow says. Who in here hasn't watched it? I listen. I gotta ask the wife if she's ever watched it. Don't ever trust stock numbers. What up, Dean? What's good, dude? I don't. Me. See? There's some people in here that hasn't watched it. I don't. Me. Crickets. I don't watch it. I don't. Me. You got to realize that, there is a lag a little bit. See? There's a lot of people in here that don't watch it, bro. See? Everyone, I don't even know what it is. So there's a good amount of people. So be surprised how many people don't. Yeah, for sure. But you be surprised how many people that do. Only watch Rafi Collects family. Appreciate that. Watch first season, but it's dumb. Yeah, it's not for everybody, but I've never give it a chance. I don't know what it's about. I just heard that some of my friends be like saying the names of whoever is in it, but I don't really watch it. I watch and I love it, Braveheart says. Kind of limited. Remember me. Cowboys players, Marshawn Ian passed away, Alexis says. Important people watch Stranger Things. 2 says, what the F is a Stranger Things? Brandon says. Closet watchers, DH says. Kid show, Loud Pack says. Is that a cooking show? Listen, I don't know. That show is fire. If you don't like Stranger Things, you are the minority, Beetlejuice says. Raph, can you show size 7 stock? Of course I can. There it is. Cactus Jack just posted on their Discord group. What they say? What do they say, bro? Oh, they just posted the thing. Fragment's Air Jordan release. Cactus Jack Tokyo takeover starts now. That's what they posted. I gotta see. I don't even think I know anybody. I don't think I know anybody from Tokyo. Anybody near from Japan? Anybody in here from Japan? Who in here lives in Japan, bro? Anybody? We got any plugs? We got any plugs from Japan? Anybody? Any takers in here? Hello? They watch K-pop Demon Hunters instead. Me, Orlando says. Air Max 95 bubbles dropping today as well. No, they're not. It's like 1 a.m. in Japan. It's like midnight, almost midnight. It's like 11:30. It's like 11:45 p.m. I got to move to Japan ASAP. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all I'm headed to Japan tonight. I'll see them. I'll see the Japan peeps in like 16 hours. My sister is stationed in Japan. Hey, Black Shinobi, tell your sister to get outside. Black Shinobi, tell your sister to go outside, bro. I stay eating the sushi spot near me. Don't think that counts, though. Rafi, what do you mean you got no people in Japan? What do you mean? I got no friends. I don't have anybody that I know from Japan, bro. I know someone who knows someone who knows someone who's in Japan. Yeah, go. How much is to get? Let me see. Las Vegas, Nevada to Japan. I don't even have a passport. All right, here we go. Alaska, $751. Will take me a day and 9 hours. Think I'll hit? Think I'll hit, chat? You think I'll hit? What's today's date? Let's see. Am I allowed a same day flight? All right, find deals. Oh, brother. These are expensive. $1,000, bro. $1,000. Stranger Things Dunk sold. Do it. No, I'm not doing that, bro. I don't even have a passport, bro. My passport's expired. I need to renew it. Can I spoof my address? So my mind says. Well, the thing is, it's first come, first serve in Japan, chat. It's first come, first serve. Dude, I would love to go to Japan. It's crazy because of my last job I was at, dude. Like, when I was in my last job, I had the opportunity to go to Japan like 3 times. But the thing is, I didn't want to go because I have kids, you know? So, 17-hour flight, might as well pay resale. Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, listen, it's not about, listen, chat, it's not only about grabbing the shoes. You know what it's all about? It's about the experience. It's about the experience. Bro, I heard the food. I don't know if y'all been to Japan before, but I heard the food is amazing. Like, I love sushi. Like, I am a huge fan of nigiri, okay? And listen, I will get in down with some ramen, some sushi, some barbecue, Korean barbecue. Hey, man, listen, I heard they have the good stuff. Tokyo, biggest city in the world. I just got back from a business trip in Japan. You know, they try to force me in my last job. They try to force me to go to Japan because they, you know, you have to go to if you get forced, you have to go. So what I did, chat, is that like I had my work passport for the government, and like I kept it and I hid it in my backpack. So I would just tell them, oh, I don't know where my passport went. And they wouldn't force me to go. It was in my backpack the entire time. And they wouldn't force me to go to Japan because I didn't want to go. And they had to force people to go. And plus, it's like some of the Japan trips would be during the holiday season, and I would not want to go. So I would hide my passport in my backpack and just let my boss know. I'd be like, I don't know where my passport went, man. I don't know. They gave it to me, told me. I would hide that shit in my backpack, bro. Because I didn't want to go. I just reached back for the carpet company dunks. None of the pics show how nasty age midsole is. Bro, I've been in Japan twice, and you would have loved it. Well, the thing is, the reason why I didn't want to go because, like I said, I have kids, you know, and the wife who was pregnant to Riley, and so like I didn't want to go, you know. It's a free trip, yeah. So basically, in my last job, like you got the opportunity. Like I went to San Diego. For my first work trip. You get an opportunity to go to Japan, Virginia, Guam, Hawaii. Like there's a few trips every single year. So like it's all paid for. Pay for your room, your food, your place. Like, dude, yeah, you pay for it. Like I remember when I was in high school and my dad was traveling and he went to Japan, dude came back with a whole ass Japan bike. Like he still has it. It's sick. Like my dad has this bike that he got up from Japan and he was riding that bike to work every single morning. And so he decided to bring it back with him. Dude, I should show you guys how. I think he still has it. It's in his garage. It's still in his garage. And it's a sick ass bike, dude. Straight from Japan. I told my dad, I was like, dude, you should keep this bike. And he leaves it in the garage, doesn't touch it. He hasn't rode it since. He just kept it as like a souvenir, basically. So it's a cool looking bike. Yeah, with per diem too. Yeah. But I mean, listen, if I was single, with no kids, well, if I would just with the wifey with no kids, then it would have been a different story. I would absolutely have gone with the wifey, bring the wifey out to Japan with me. Because when I went to my work trip in San Diego, I brought my whole family with me. So it was cool. Like sick as hell. Like we had a view of the beach, and everything. It was nice. But now that I'm a little bit older and my kid's older, I would love to go to Japan, bro. Would love to. I'm getting married in Japan during cherry blossom season. My company flies me out to Japan. There you go, Jay. Only a fool would do such, the genie says. How long would the trip have been? 9 months. That's why, John, that's the one reason why I didn't want to go. Because a lot of these big trips from my last job, it was like 6 months to 9 months. And the trip was 9 months. And mind you, the wifey was pregnant to Riley. And that's why I did not want to go. So I was like, dude, if I had gone to that Japan trip, I probably wouldn't have been in the delivery room with the wifey. She would have done it by herself. And plus Riley was a COVID baby. So like, it was like right at I think it was like the middle of COVID where like they were still letting people fly out. I was like it was like almost towards the end, but like the hospitals were super strict still. Where like it was just me and the wifey at the delivery room. Yeah, 9 months, bro. Imagine that, being in Japan for 9 months. Like, holy dude. Long time. My company won't even give me a t-shirt. Oh, man. You seen that video of that guy that was like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure some of you guys watched that video. But it was a guy that like celebrating his 50 years of working at 7-Eleven. And all they gave him was an email saying, congrats on the 50-year anniversary or 50-year anniversary with 7-Eleven. That's all they gave him was an email. That whole experience during COVID was crazy. It really was, dude. It really was. 9 months is not a trip. That's a relocation, dude. That's normally how the trips are. Like if you go to Japan for a work trip, it's normally 9 months. Like they cut it to 6 for some people just because of family issues, but normally it's a full 9 month. So if you're single with no kids, dude, all those young guys love to go to Japan, bro. A lot of them. Oh, hell yeah, I get, because the thing is you come back with like, obviously, you get paid like living costs, they pay for it all, and then you get per diem. Dude, you're coming back with like 18 bands just for per diem, bro. Shit's crazy. My company doesn't even pay me, Orlando says. The baby could have had dual citizenship, Mike says. My 15-year anniversary at my job, they'll give me a Rolex with my name on it, Rahu says. I got free turkey for Thanksgiving from my work. Sounds like my time in the Navy, Riddle Me Kick says. What do you do for 9 months in Japan? I mean, the thing is, you got to realize, like, Japan, there's Japan, Guam, and I'm sure anybody that was in the military, like, that's like a military-based area. So, I'd ship at least 2 cars back, Straight to Toe says. Absolutely, bro. That is one reason that I would love to go to Japan, too, because of just the car scene. I want to feel like I was in Tokyo Drift, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want the whole experience, because I heard the 7-Elevens out there in Japan. If anybody, I'm pretty sure if you were in the military, you're probably in either the Navy, Air Force, that you were staying out there in Japan. Dude, I heard if anybody was ex-military in here, first thing is foremost, thank you so much for your service. But I heard that the 7-Elevens out there in Japan are like top tier, bro. Like, You think the 7-Elevens out here in America are like freaking crackhead city? Dude, I heard like the Japan's 7-Elevens are like super clean. Their food is really, really good. Like my dad brought home, I remember like he'll bring back home, like when I was in like middle school, like he would come back with like bags, like a suitcase full of like different flavored Kit Kats, like it was like green tea Kit Kats, and then like he had like these sushi wraps where like they're made like in a triangle shape, and like he'll bring those back. Like, oh my gosh, they had like, I forgot they had like tuna inside of them. Oh man, super good. Oh goodness. He said they're better when they're fresh, but like I heard like the 7-Elevens are like literally top tier like 7-Elevens around the world, bro. Some of those Family Mart, awesome. Damn, miss them. Team says, love the car scene, but won't drive a couple miles to see the world's biggest car show. Tito says, hey man, listen, I'm busy, bro. What's up, Chunks? What up, man? Best 7-Elevens in the world, fresh everything every day. Fluffy pancakes. I heard about their pancakes. Their breakfast be fire. My dad was telling me that he was always in 7-Eleven every single morning, dude. Before, he'd get his coffee, get his breakfast, and then during lunch, he would go over there and get like the wraps of sushi, and whatnot. So yeah, Japan is the cleanest country I've ever been in. Honestly, I've been to like 15. Shane says, and I heard the people are just very nice out there in Japan. I heard the people are just nice people. What do y'all know about trip though? Dean says Leo dropped for the Stranger Things. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. We got 3 minutes though, chat. Let me see. Where the Travis Scott's dropping? They're gonna be dropping. I don't know. It's very, very soon. They're dropping in Japan first. They're gonna be dropping in Japan first, and I think we'll hear a lot more noise after this Japan pop up. We'll hear a lot more noise about the Japan pop up after this. It is a Leo drop this morning. Egg salad sandwich. You could make that at home though. Back to work, stay up. Jeremy Wu says, if I go to Japan, I'm coming back with a car for sure. Assad says, Family Mart, go for the best chicken. What would you get? Like, aren't the Skylines like the old GTRs? Aren't they legal out here in America now? Where's straight to tow at? I'm pretty sure, right? Assad, anybody is a car guy in here? Like, aren't they legal out here in America? If you bring them out here, they weren't before, but I think they are. Japanese rap, Japanese. I swear, I heard Japan like 3 times. John Brown says, Wabaki. Yo, that's so funny how you bring that up. Wabaki. Wabaki. Yes, 30 years. Okay. Shout out to all my car guys. It has to be like 15 years old. Okay. So, 25-year rule. Okay. Bro, I'm sure that shit's expensive now. Like, you could have got like a nice like GTR, like an old GTR at a good price like years ago before COVID. But now, oh man, those prices have shot up like crazy. Like those R34s, like, oh my God. Hey, I bet you those cars are expensive now. Like, how much of the cost to buy the car and then getting it shipped out to America? I can't imagine how much the cost would be. But I mean, like, the thing is like, you call it'd be like an antique. Bring that over here, over $100K. Just know that Japan imports goes vehicle productions dates to the month and not year. Rob the Beard says. All right, chat, here we go. It's live. Let me know once you guys are pending. Let me know once you guys are pending. Let me know once you guys are pending. Let me know. Let me know once you guys are pending. All right, let me know once you guys are pending. What's up, bud? Figure for a midnight purple R34, 130,000 on a low end at 500K, and doing it the old way. Skinner says. Let me know once you guys are pending. All right, let me know. Let me know. Avoid dealerships, Skinner says. 100K plus and the tariffs. Yeah, it's probably stupid expensive, but like if you love cars and if you have the money, I'm sure it'll probably be worth it. Anything on the Travises? They're dropping they're dropping in Japan later this afternoon. Dropping in Japan. What's up, bud? I'm tired still. Is that the Stranger Things drop? Yes. Let me know once you guys are pending, chat. It is now live. Sorry, we got caught up talking about Japan. So if you guys are pending, let us know in the chat. Pending. Are you going for them, Raph? No, I'm passing on these this morning. But it's expensive registered here in Cali. That's why people register them out of state. Trying to be for the limited 200 pairs, size 8, especially if you have the cash, buy it, Skinner says. Sold out on Sneaker Politics. They probably, I wouldn't be surprised if they sold out in certain sites. Need these, bro? Pending, chat. These are probably going to sell out, I think. These are 100% going to sell out. I think these are 100% going to sell out, chat. So if you want these, if you're a fan of Stranger Things, good luck. All right, good luck to you guys if y'all really, really want these. So I'm gonna size 7 men's. I'd buy an R35 right now in Japan and let it sit, visit Japan and drive it around until it's legal in the States in 2033. My boy is stationed there. He's getting me 2 pairs. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure if anybody's in the military, like, or working out there in the government, dude, like, oh man, I'm sure a lot of the military guys are gonna be outside trying to grab these Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows. Like, that's like, it's a rare like sight to see, like, you know, exclusive stuff like that happen overseas, which is really, really cool. I think doesn't Travis have like a tour date for that for Japan? That's why too. Doesn't he have a tour date? Yo, chill. Your nails are long, buddy. We gotta cut them. Okay. They dropped early on Sneaker Politics. I posted the link twice earlier. Shama boy going ghost. We appreciate that. I'm a fan of the show, but not the shoe. They have the nicest rows in Japan. So fun to drive out there. Got them in a size 11. Got them. All right. W's are starting to roll in. Let me know in the chat if you guys managed to hit. Looks like W's are starting to roll in. My son is 20 hours away from the pop-up. Why doesn't he go? Master says, got him. Let me refresh real quick. Dude, size is flu. Costin should be an easy grab. Skate shops still have them here, Kevin says. I might have to check them out in person. I don't know if they're still available out here in Vegas for the 95 Eric Costins. Anybody going for the Eric Costins tomorrow? Politics sold out in like 30 seconds. Straight to toe says. Congrats to everyone that hit. Deleon says. Rav, check out the R34 I put in the Discord car page. Yeah, I'll check it out here shortly. Congrats, y'all. Stranger Things. Mara Montgomery, thank you so much for the 22-month re. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. What happened to the Air Max Big Bubbles that were supposed to drop today? It's not the Costins. It's the dark blue ones. I haven't seen them. The Costins are sick in person. Better than... I seen them in person yesterday. There was they're not pop-up, but there was a boutique store out here that did a grand opening, and they dropped the what's it called? They didn't drop the Air Costins, but someone was wearing them. Shama Boy Synergy for the 37-month re-up.
I put some cars in there from SEMA too.
Hey, if anybody that's a huge car guy, you have to realize that, you know, Synergy is a huge in the car scene out here in Vegas. So if anybody in here that is interested or have any questions out here about SEMA, hit my boy Synergy up. Like, he's really huge on SEMA out here every single year. So if anybody's a huge car guy, has any questions about, you know, maybe participating or maybe I don't know, you know, seeing what's going on at SEMA, just hit up Synergy. He's at SEMA. He was out there yesterday. Sold out, cooked. Let me see. I need them. In my opinion, they pulled the Big Bubbles Air Max today. Let me see. Is it sold out? Hit on a 12 men. Congratulations. Dude, sold out. Gone, dude. Gone, chat. Gone, dude. Sold out, chat. Sold out. I buy at 701. Didn't get the size 8 FML, going for the Supreme. Still pending. Yeah, if you're still pending, it's an L. Sorry. No offense. Like, if you're still pending, it's an L. If you're still pending, it's an L, chat. It's gone. It flew. Was it 8? Was it 18? No, 12,000 pairs of these joins. 12,000 pairs of these, dude. And they're absolutely gone. All the cars in the garage in Los Santos. Picked up the Costins online from skate shops in Minnesota. Do we know? Hold on, I didn't check. Do we know the Eric Costins stocked for tomorrow? Let me see. Eric Costins. Yeah, I don't think we know the stock numbers yet. Do we know the stock numbers? Do we know the total? W size 11.5. Rafi is right. You got an L if you're still pinning. Account probably flagged. No, it's just sold out because like it's sold out on sneakers app. If you're still pending, it's done for. If you're still pending, it's just done for. That's it. Eric Costins are just sitting in the skate shops. I live in Oregon. Really, dude? I truly thought like the Eric Costins were gonna do very, very well, and they're sitting at skate shops. I'm actually really surprised. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, I truly think I low-key should just grab a pair to see them in hand. Seriously, for the Eric Costins. Like, y'all don't. Some of y'all don't like the Eric Costins or what? I'm gonna check. I think I might check today. We'll see. By tomorrow morning, we'll probably know how the Travis drop in Japan went since 5 a.m. Yeah. The thing is, I just don't think anything is dropping this week when it comes down to Travis stuff. Costins 95 sold out in my skate shop. Okay. Still a double up. Super nice and comfy. What up, C-Wilk? What up, dude? WNS size 11, let's go. Shouts to Kate for the 2-year re-up. Hey, hi, hello.
Hey.
What up, Kate?
Hi. Hello. Smiley face emoji.
Dude, the Costins best 95 of the year for sure. Really? It's the best? This is my opinion. It could be, chat. The thing is, it could be the colorway. It honestly could be the colorway. I think that's what it is. It could be. Yeah, Eric, someone mentioned that today. Yeah, that's sad, bro. For real, for real. The Costins in 11.5 on the way. There we go. I think it could be the colorway. They're all right. They're nothing too crazy. Extra Butter still has sizes for Stranger Things. Has Nike ever done a Breaking Bad shoe? Not that I know of. When should Alma Munir give out raffle results for what? What do you think of the Kobe Caitlin Clark's? Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Like, it's an expensive month, but I truly think I'm probably gonna pass on the Caitlin Clark's. Costin sitting at my shop, Mr. Sneak says. They are okay, but close to the Michigan colorway. As a diehard OSU fan, I can't put them on my feet. But it's not. But the thing is, it's not an OSU colorway though. It's an Eric Costin shoe. You feel me? No, they don't. Extra Butter is cooked. They're sitting at my skate shops in Fresno, California. Really? Wow. That honestly, you know what? The reason probably why they're sitting, because a lot of the little resellers don't want them. That's why. Are they not going for it? That's the only reason why I feel like they're probably sitting, because all these resellers don't want them. This is it, right? Yeah. See? I'm telling y'all, chat, we're in a beautiful place in sneakers, man. Oh, sorry, other way around. Sorry, other way around. Yeah, you're right, Rahus. Sorry. I said that totally wrong. this is what I've been telling you guys, that this year it's been a beautiful, beautiful year. It's been a beautiful year, man. Resellers are out this morning at Starbucks at grabbing those beer cups and Hello Kitty stuff. Yeah, the wifey actually messaged me the other day about the Hello Kitty stuff at Starbucks. I said, I'm not standing in that line, bro. I say, you don't even use your Starbucks Stanley cup anymore. I got $100 discount. I know I have a couple family members that would love that Hello Kitty stuff, but I'm pretty sure Starbucks opens up at 8:00, right? At Target, you probably have all the grandmas and mamas standing outside, or you probably have all the MILFs outside right now, standing outside. The single mom standing outside Target right now, waiting until their Starbucks opens up. So are casuals resellers too now, Assad says. But it's just nice that, like, because, like, the thing is, this year has been, it's been so weird for Air Max 95s, dude. It really has. Like, there's only certain Air Max 95s that are going for a lot, and there's, like, certain ones that, like, don't go for anything. And I'm really surprised that this air costs and doesn't go for as much, but it's fine. You're a bozo for not standing in line to get that for your wife at Starbucks. Remember, Rafi, it's the small things that count, bozo. Man, who you calling a bozo? You little... You know what? Never mind. I'll bite my tongue on that one, all right? Joe goofy ass. Joe goofy ass. Right, buddy? Why don't you stand in line, huh? You're in here. They're so nice. It's random AF, but I got them. I love them. There's a pic of eBay employees holding the cup behind the register, selling it. Oh, bozo. No, that's all love, bro. I don't care. You old bozo. I haven't heard that in a while. I'm not gonna hold you, bozo. Bozo's crazy. Stop, buddy. Stop. No, it's all good. What is this? Doza is his different. I haven't used. Bro, I haven't heard that in years, bro. I haven't heard that in a while. Not even years. It's been a long time. Bozo. In-hand look of the Air Jordan inspired. Oh, is it the Air Jordan 40? Oh my gosh, music. What do you guys think about these? What are they doing? That's cool. They cool? I don't know. Those Stranger Things look nasty, but congrats whoever wanted them and got them. I like that. Let me guess. 240 price tag. Actually, it's 205. $205 for the Air Jordan 40s. But like the thing is, like, you could get so many good colorways on the Air Jordan 40 now. Like, they're sitting. When I went to Nike, they were sitting everywhere, bro. They were sitting everywhere. But like it's not a bad thing. Was there fire? Someone was talking about the Chicago colorway on the Air Jordan 40. What's on Supreme? I haven't checked, Loud Pack. I'll check this morning. I don't know what's on Supreme this morning. I don't know. Pass for me. You a bozo if you buy these for retail. Raph, you getting any Supreme? I don't know what's dropping on Supreme this morning. Y'all still following Supreme? I'll tell you this, man. I think I'm just done with Supreme in general. To be honest with y'all, like I'm retired. I'm officially retired. You guys heard it here first, chat. I am officially retired from Supreme. Okay? Officially. I have so many Supreme stuff. So many. I don't need any more. I went on a generational run for years. Is this what they're dropping today? These are gonna fly. Oh my gosh. Where's all my New York guys? Dude, the New York guys are gonna eat these up, bro. Where's all my New York guys? Dude, I bet you the lines out there and Supreme out there in NYC, dude, are gonna be insane. It's either they're outside for Starbucks cups or these. I'm here for it, Braveheart says. Look at the BB's keychain, Raph. When is Travis dropping? Broken record, geez. Ken, the messenger bag for the laptop, I am resale says. Let me check out what else is dropping this morning here. Because I don't really know. Supreme, what is this? A Supreme BBS RS rim keychain. $38. The sneakerheads legit will have the best calves wearing those for a week. $38 for the keychain. Oh, bud, come here. You just want to play. Not bad. Morning. Anyone hit on the Stranger Things? Yeah, that was a good amount. I need that. $38 for the rim. BBS wheels are fire. What? No. Supreme Ice Hoop arcade machine. $13,000? $13,000? $13,000 for this? Hey, yo, who's trying to hoop? Who's trying to hoop, chat? Who's trying to hoop? 38,000, chat. 38, or not 38, 13,000 for this. Who's trying to hoop? Yeah, only? Yeah, uh-huh. Orlando, this is chump money for you, bro. You could easily get this. Overboard, thank you so much for the $2 donation.
Overboard /baja 508 donated $1.99.
Does he even move?
Arts and Rec has the street sweatshirt up on site.
Arts and Rec has the Stranger Things sweatshirt up on the site. Arts and Rec. Okay. Anybody got that link for it? Started a sole premise OnlyFans to afford the hype beast fines. Facts, bro. You have to. Shout out my boy Overboard for the $2 donation. It sounds like Arts and Rec has the Stranger Things sweatshirt live. Let me see. Arts and Rec. Let me see. Where do I go for that? Show Nest, Nike SB, Stussy, brands. Yeah, I don't know where to. New arrivals, I guess. Yeah, where do you find it? Just grab my size. I'm borrowing out of the 401k for these. Yeah, might as well. Hold on. I don't know where to. I have never really been on the site too many times to know exactly where it's at. Bottoms, outerwear. I'm assuming. No, I don't know. Supreme wears this. Supreme swears this is 2013. Well, the thing is, you have to understand that there's still people that wear Supreme. People still wear Supreme, bro. Oh, is there a search bar? I didn't know where it was. Oh yeah, there is a search bar. Stranger Things Nike Sportswear Club midnight. Oh, okay, here it is. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it right here? Stranger Things, Nike Sportswear Club, Midnight Navy, soft yellow, $80. It's gonna be on the Supreme website, but it doesn't go live until like 11 Eastern time, though. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Well, if you guys want them. You guys want, here's the link. Sorry, I like I said, I don't know what the show is, but if you guys want to try, it looks like it's a crew neck. Yeah, it's a crew neck. It's a crew neck. Do you just be letting Buddy out to piss on your front doormat? No. He has like a little pad that he goes on. He like at least lets me know when he needs to go. The dude just wants his mom, bro. Yeah, he just wants your mama. That's what he wants. He wants to play. He wants to play with my kids. This is like literally the time in the morning that all he wants is the wifey and my girls. Like that's what he's waiting for. Because the bedroom door is closed. So that's what he's waiting for. He just wants attention. But he this man is a little mommy's boy. That's Saul that he's already trained like that. Yeah. Like he lets us know. He lets us know when he needs to go potty, which is fine. Like he definitely lets us know. That's why I don't really mind him like roaming around the house, because I know he wouldn't do it inside the house. So like he lets us know. He just jumps on He just jumps on the door, and then I'm like, okay, that's when he needs to go. It's either that or he just wants some fresh air. But literally, he literally wants the wifey's attention. He just knows. Little patio pisser. Yeah, absolutely, dude. So, which is fine, you know, because we have his little potty pad that he just like when he was a puppy, like I was just like, bro, I remember when I first took him out, and I'm just like, and he was like gonna shit in the house, and like I grabbed him to bring him outside, dude. Like his shit came out, and it's just like it went in little spots inside the house. I was like, bro, and that was the first couple days. He had like a couple accidents, and then after that, he was good. Like we don't put the potty pad inside his cage. Like it's just his bed that he's comfortable with, and then whenever he's ready to go out, he'll let us know. Like he'll start whining. That's when we know at the middle of the night. Like he only wakes up like once in the middle of the night where he needs to go, and he'll start whining. And I'm like, okay, well, he wants to go, and he does. But other than that, he definitely lets us know whenever he needs to go. Now I ain't putting a diaper on him. Why would I put a diaper on him, dude? That's crazy. It's not ugly or another, just overwhelming, and could be more creative. But we're gonna start to take him a lot more. Just because like when we took him out, bro, dude doesn't want to go on the grass. Like he's scared of grass. So I was like, man, I'm gonna need him to get used to it, because the dude, like on Halloween, we took him to my cousin's house. Dude was shitting all over the concrete. I'd get this, but just so I could challenge my friends and say, let the Supreme Court decide, Dougal says. He's a Yorkie. He's a Yorkie. Raph, your dog is clearly not okay. He's fine, dude. He's fine. Do you keep your receipts to return, Buddy? Did you keep your receipts? No. Why would I return Buddy for, bro? He's staying with us forever, right, bud? He's just a little puppy. He just wants attention. He just wants attention, huh, bud? You just want attention. Do you keep your receipts? Putting a diaper on your male dog is like putting a leash on your kid. Sounds like half of the chat scared of grass, Orlando says. Yeah, he's just not used to it. Like they have like this like doggy park that's across the way from where we live, and like he's scared to go on that, but he's just not used to, you know, socially being outside because grass is too tall. Take him to a lower patch of turf and get him. No, I know, but the thing is, even we have that turf outside for the doggies outside here in the apartment complex, and he's scared to go on that. My buddy dog makes it art with his poop, but the thing is, it's like he's only like 5 months old, so he's still really, really young. Very, very young. So I think I'll give Buddy like a year, and dude will be all right. Right, bud? He'll be all right. Did you hit on the Stranger Things things? I didn't go for him. I actually passed. Does anybody in here have a dog? Anybody in here? Let me know. Who in here has a dog? Man, listen, I've always wanted a dog for myself. Like, I've always had family dogs. Like, when I was a kid, we had, like, a golden retriever / I forgot what was the mix with it. But, like, that was, like, a long time ago when we were still living in Georgia. And, like, this is my very first dog ever. So, you need to teach him to use his nose. That's the problem. Have too many, Garrett says. You have too many dogs? I think one's good enough for me. He's still young. You will just have a doggy. Yeah, English Bulldog. Yes, two. Got two. There we go. Got 5 months old pit bull right now. He's a handful. If you don't have a dog, you have also just chilling says. I have a big a beast. I only want like when I get like an actual home, like when I get a bigger home, like I told the wifey that we're gonna get a bigger dog for sure. Like, well, I think the max I'll have when it comes to dogs is 2. Just like a little baby Yorkie, and then probably a bigger dog. I have a Chihuahua, leopard dog, and Lover. Always have had put wait, that you didn't say a Chihuahua. My bad. A Catahoula. How do you say that? I thought you said Chihuahua. A Cata what? My cousin just got a what was those little hairballs called? A poodle. One of my cousin's wife got a poodle. Raph, would you clone Buddy like Tom Brady clone like a dead dog? Wait, what? My ex took a dog, missed that pit bull. I've had my brother for 21 years. I got 7 American bullies. It's either that or you have a cat, dude. Anybody a cat lover in here? I know Nam is a cat lover. He loves cats. Anybody love cats in here? Anybody? I know we got some cat lovers in here, bro. I know we do. We definitely have some cat lovers in here. I got 2 dogs that look just like Buddy, but the piss in a little box and love the catnip. Got a corgi. Okay. I have a 1.5-year-old boxer that drives me crazy. Oh, I would love a boxer. Isn't boxers? You need like a big yard for that one. I have 2 cats, black cats. Cat's better. Raph the cat lady. I'm cool with just a goldfish, Rahu says. Get you a Great Dane or a bull. Definitely have a cat. His name is Boots because he really likes his Timberland boots. Oh, I love the kitty, Drew says. All right. I'm proud cat lover. I love both, but I'm allergic to 75% of cats. Nope, no cats. Work sucks today. Sick patient, Scott G says. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Oh, Scott, what do you do? You in the hospital, bro? You know, I'd be asking you guys this sometimes. Like, what do you guys do for a living, man? What's everyone's occupation in here? What does everyone do in here? If you're more of a personal guy, that's totally fine. You don't have to say what you do. But like, what does everyone do? Because like the thing is, like, you guys are in the chat every single day. I feel like most of you guys that watch work from home. But like, there is some truck drivers in here. There's forklift drivers. There's a few people in here that work industrial too, that just be like ghost watching. Florida cancer specialist, and you're an MA. Gotcha. Salesman, welding, IT, electrician, Uber. Jose says, fintech, mall management, a city dog. Spartans, what is your profession? New York inventory analyst, insurance. I'm a mod for Rafi Collects. Rami says, stealing from trains. Oh my god. I treat cancer. Okay. Full-time trucker. You know what, Scott? I salutes to that, dude, because I can't imagine like what you go through every single day, bro. I can't imagine. Like, especially working with like cancer patients, like I cannot imagine like the stress and like just like the sadness sometimes you go through sometimes every single day as well. I work in the HR and I'm on a hospital system and pay me to listen to you every morning, Lace Collector says. Hey, by the way, I got the opportunity at CompexCon to meet the homie Lace Collector. Lace Collector, really, really cool dude, man. Really glad I was able. It was funny because he pointed me out at the Jordan 11 line and he was on the other side. And then we end up meeting, you know, later during the event. And I'm glad that we were able to bump into each other just because, like, the lines at CompexCon and just, like, how crazy CompexCon was, it was really hard to find people. Chris Montgomery, what up, man? Mailman, USPS, shipping and receiving supervisor for a funeral. Craziness, emotional, and very sad, bro. Yeah, I can't imagine, man. You're on my escape from work. Yeah, well, we appreciate you, man. Restocking the rare 11s on Hibbett Sports. Jay says, Jay, thank you so much for that info, bro. Looks like Hibbett Sports restocked on the rare Air Jordan 11s. I'm a Pokemon trainer. There you go. A truck driver, Funkmon says, did you keep the 11s, Raph? No, I sold it to the homie Deadly Venom. I sold the pair to Deadly Venom. So I didn't need them, bro. The first thing is foremost, I just did it for content purposes, but it wasn't my size either. Marcel for the 2.
Donated $1.99. E built the SUVs at Mercedes-Benz plant.
Shout out Marcel for the 2. I built the SUV at Mercedes-Benz plant. There we go, Marcel. Retired Navy. What? If you're a retired Navy, were you on a ship? Like, were you on an aircraft carrier? Were you on a submarine? Dude, those submarines. Listen, if you ever been in a submarine, chat, dude, like, if you're like 6 foot, dude, I feel bad for anybody that was in the Navy that worked in a submarine. Forklift operator at Coca-Cola. Wow, there you go. Oh, you work for Coca-Cola? That's actually pretty cool. Yo, that's actually really, really cool, working for Coca-Cola. I work at a university at the desk 85% of the day. There you go. You mess up, you see me. Start my morning sesh day, director of student conduct. Oh, wow. He was on the Titanic. JK, thank you for your service. Okay. I heard there are a lot of... that's so crazy, bro. That's so crazy. Bro, that's so fucked up, bro. Did a gang of tortas best joke up? Haven't seen him in a minute. Dude, what are you talking about? Joe was here like a week ago. He was here last week. On the DDG 51. You know what's so crazy, straight? Is that like I met somebody that was on the Kitty Hawk. And like the fact how old the Kitty Hawk, because the Kitty Hawk was like sitting where I was living at in Washington, and the Kitty Hawk was parked there for years, and they finally sold. I don't know where they sold it at, but like there was a huge announcement that when the Kitty Hawk got like obviously it was decommissioned, but like they had kept it parked for years, bro, and they finally got rid of it. So crazy, man. That was a huge thing when they got rid of it. They got rid of it like a couple years back. It was not too long ago that they got rid of the Kitty Hawk. Shit's crazy. It was sitting there for years, like since I was a kid. They pay you directly, Rami says. Our Deli Venom says. That tickles, buddy. I am in charge of all buildings around the country. People wanting to connect to the sewer. What the heck is a kitty gal? Oh my gosh. Car detailing detailer for 28 years. Wow. You know what? I feel like you could do car detailing on the side and make a lot of money, bro. That car detailing stuff is for real. Have you guys seen those videos? IT instructor for the Air Force and working for free. What did the kitty? What's a Kitty Hawk? A Kitty Hawk is a huge. It's like an aircraft carrier, bro. It's the name of it. Raph, check out the car Discord. It's been a hot minute. I'm a carpenter for a public school director here. District here. There you go, DH. I got a Yorkie. Yeah, he's 5 months. He's only 5 months old. 5, almost 6 months. Where are the Travis dropping? Travis is dropping in Japan today. Later today, Japan's getting them, and then we'll hear a little bit of noise about Travis Scott's here in the U.S. in the next week or so, I think. So, chat, I don't listen. This thing I always tell everybody is that like you will start hearing a lot of noise about Travis Scott's in the next couple days. Like you will. You hear all over Japan. I'm curious how their drop is gonna be, but yeah, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear from the from Cactus Jack team for the next like 10 hours. You see pictures, videos of the line. Probably they're gonna show the pop up too, which is that's what I'm curious about, how that pop up is gonna look like. I bet you the pop up is gonna look sick. There's a place here that pays you to be first to try the VR gaming. Truck driver and security and UPS worker, Fresh Kick says. There you go. In the Navy, we call it the Shitty Kitty, USS Kitty Hawk, Chris Montgomery says. You're a drug dealer, Raider says. Nice. If you're near a Ling, you're closer to Joe, Jordan says. You ain't wrong, though. You ain't wrong at all. You ain't wrong. Make sure you guys run it up for the one time. I'm not sure how many likes we're at right now. Let's run it up to 300 likes. All right, if you guys are new here, make sure you guys are sub up to the channel. How are the Chicago lows in hand? I have not seen them yet. I have not seen the Chicago 1 lows in hand. I've not seen them in hand. Not seen them once. You want to go potty? Come on. You finally want to go potty or what? Let's go. Ooh. What, bud? No? Shout outs to the street pharmacist in the chat. Who? Truck driver for recycling company called the from Mountain. I'm gonna ask you guys for the truck drivers. So like obviously there's all types of different truck drivers out there, right? So you have truck drivers that will drive like state to state, and then you also have truck drivers that will stay local. Like how, like for instance, like Lunchbox, like he'll be driving from Cali all the way to Boston. Like, but the thing is, like, what are your days off if you're traveling on the road? Like, do you get any like actual days off to be at home with your family? Like, does it depend on the day? Bro, there's so many truck drivers in here. Like that ass. There's so many of them. I'm a supermodel for feet. Ice cracking down on the truck drivers now. Mine are Sundays and Mondays, Ghetto Tactical says. I would assume 2 days in a row. I drive in all lower 48. I go home twice a year, Braveheart says. Gotcha. I'm local, home every day, and I do my time with OTR over the road. I drove coast to coast. Depends on if you're single or married, I would assume. Raph bought for me, and he is a little lifted. Don't wait, what? I modeled dingleberries for Christmas. I'm local with weekends off, homie. Every day, home every day. Okay. So that's what I'd assume. But I mean, like, I'm talking about like people that go out of state. Like, I can't imagine. Dude, I don't know how people do that, man. But you get a lot of money though. Like, you drive I was gonna say overseas, overstate. I go home for my daughter's birthday and for Christmas. Braveheart says. So you're just driving 24/7. So you only go home for your daughter's birthday and for Christmas? And then all the time that you're doing, you're just driving? I'm not sure if that's worded wrong or damn. Yeah, I'm on the road all year round. Oh my gosh, bro. I mean, you listen, you probably enjoy life, bro. Like, but like, damn, dude, that like year round? And you only home for Christmas and your daughter's birthday? Dude, doesn't that mess you up mentally? Sounds like tough, but life. I mean, listen. I mean, the thing is, dude probably makes a lot of money though. Like, let's be real here. Like, he probably don't even have to pay a mortgage low key if he's on the road 24/7. But like, obviously, like he's paying the bills for his family. So like, some people have to make sacrifices and don't have a choice. Yeah, DH, you're 100% right. Not only that, it's not like people are making sacrifices, but a lot of people just love to work, bro. Like, seriously. Like, people love to work. People love to work, bro. Like, my dad will work, like, dude, 12-hour shifts Sunday through Friday or Saturday if he wanted to, and he doesn't mind. It's like people just have different worth ethics, you know? But it's not like, you know, I'm sure Braveheart is financially well, you know, I'm not calling him broke, but I'm pretty sure he's financially well for what he does. He probably just loves to work, bro. You know, people have that mindset. Like at my old job, people would be like, yo, I'll work overtime. Yeah, shit, I'll work overtime. There's so many people are workaholics, man. It's a real thing. What up, Warfare? What up, dude? Yeah, people hate work, but they love money. Absolutely. But like it could be a little bit of both too. He must love just, you know, driving, visiting like state to state. I'm sure he probably been to every single state in the world, bro. Shout outs to the truck drivers who know how to drive. Dude, I already know he probably feels weird driving his own car. You know what I mean? Like imagine driving a truck year round and like you go to like a normal like size car. Like I can't imagine, bro. I can't imagine like how you feel driving like a semi truck and then you end up driving your own car like once a year. For every hard worker, there's 10 lazy asses out there. For every hard worker, there's 10 lazy asses out there. I think when you get to a certain age, it becomes a routine. For real, all you know is work. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to watch people pass me on the road all day. I'd have to so much pay. Oh yeah, you'd probably be like, man, you just wanna put your foot on the gas, dude. Salary guy here, what's overtime? Oh, I know you're dragging your feet, I wear bricks, most likely. That's what people will do, like whenever they're only paying salary or they're getting paid salary. People be dragging their feet sometimes. Both Dominican and New York. What up, man? Morning. I drove trucks in the Army and 8 a.m. Bro, there's people that just be yapping about not working or not having a job and complaining that they don't have a job, but they're not looking for one. I know a couple people. Uh-oh, buddy, here's mama. You hear mama? You hear mommy, huh? I love to work. My wife hates when I work, but it keeps my sanity. I'm not sitting home getting bitched at. It's nice to have some time alone, Rami says. I know you ain't saying that to your wife, bro. That's why this is guy talk, bro. When you're in a guy talk, he's like, yeah, that's things that you don't say to your wife. Be like, yo, honey, I like my alone time. Yeah, damn, that's that's literally a backhand slap, bro. Dude. That's why I'm not married, DH says. You're an art sculptor in Arizona? Well, I mean, dude, that's the thing about like your like mentally, bro. Sometimes you need your alone time, bro. Sometimes you just don't want. It's not that, you know, it's not that you don't love your wife. It's just like sometimes people just want to be alone. That's fine. Like sometimes whenever I'm just in that mood at home where I'm just like sitting on my phone and I just want to just not be bothered, that's my alone time sometimes. And the wife knows that, and I know her signs where like she just wants to be by herself. You know, like we're like she doesn't want to be around the kids. It's like, because you know, kids always stress her out time to time, and like I get it. And sometimes you need a mental break. I think everybody needs that, 100%. Like, so I think it is needed for a human being to have at least 2 vacations a year. At least, the minimum is 2. Like you don't need 1. You need 2. You need 2 vacations a year. 1 in the beginning or 1 in the end or somewhere in the middle. You know what I mean? Like people need vacations, bro. Like I remember when I was building so much like overtime of like what's it called? Not overtime, but leave. And I was like, man, I have all this leave, dude. I need to use. Like, let's go on a trip. Like, let's go. You know, bare minimum is 2. You need 6 or 7. Yeah, there's a reason we've lasted 15 years of marriage. Rami says. What's a vacation? Straight to Toe says. I'm on vacation all week for my birthday. Deli Venom says. There you go. If you have kids, you're not allowed to take breaks. Oh, absolutely not. Any Cool Kicks updates, man? I don't care about their updates, man. That was like, I guess that was old news, I guess, but like, I feel like a lot of people really moved on. Buddy, no. I think a lot of people moved on about that Cool Kick situation. No one really knows the facts of what's going on. I just know from what I heard that like some people are getting like Cool Kicks is coming after people. I don't know. I'm blue collar worker in pipe fitters. Bunch of soft hands, lazy scrubs nowadays. Why it says. I dealt with the electricity for like 5 years, man. And I remember coming home, like days where like, dude, my hands would be dirty. Like my feet would be wet because it'd be raining outside. I need 1 per season, Tanene says. Government workers drag their feet. I started doing that since I left the private sector. Fortunately for people, Doge came in, and I'm safe since I'm essential. Yeah. I know, like I said, the government shutdown is still a thing. I know the elections right now are going on. So I feel like I hope they figure something out in the next month or so. But I still wouldn't be surprised if this shit goes on until the end of the year, which is going to be so unfortunate, bro. What happened with Soulfly robbery? Oh, I did hear about that. Let me see. Sneaker News posted it. I don't know if you guys heard of this, but let me bring this up. I guess I don't know if they deleted it. I saw it yesterday. I don't know where it happened to it. Sneaker News. Electricians make bank. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I was making a lot of money doing the what I was doing with like being an electrician. I enjoyed it. It's supposed to last till February. I was talking to guys working at the election, and the company mentioned they run the ballots through the machine. He said he spends 242 nights at a hotel so far this year with Hilton. Yeah, so is anybody in here like dealing with that situation? Like, who in here is dealing with the whole government shutdown right now? Like, who in here is dealing with the government shutdown? So many people are not going to have the Christmas they used to. Yeah, 100%. And that's the reason why I was saying that a lot of banks are doing the whole, like, a lot of banks are doing like the, you know, they're not, it's like not loans, but they're just, you're basically borrowing money from these banks, and then you could use it towards your bills. Not gonna have, yeah, it's just, it sucks, bro. It sucks. Like, it really does. Like, even though me personally, I think you're guaranteed your money back. Like, I truly think all the government workers are gonna get paid back. There's no way they're not. Like, there's no way the government workers are not. Yeah, it's basically like a no interest loan. Exactly, DH. Right? So, like, that's why, like, at the same time, it's still kind of like, all right, well, like, what if I don't? What if the government doesn't pay me? But the government has to pay you, bro. You can't just show up to work and not get paid later. Like, you're 100% getting paid back. Like, 100%. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I was even telling, that's what I was telling the wifey. I was like, honey, like, imagine if I was still working for the government. Like, I wouldn't have been getting paid right now, you know? So, like, it's sad. And the thing is, it's sad, but it is scary at the same time, because there's a lot of people that have bills. They got mortgages, they got rent. So that's why it is nice that a lot of these banks are doing, you know, having these options for a lot of these people, because they have to give them the option, because it's like, how, like, we can't just take away these people's homes because they can't pay their bills. Like, it's not fair, right? Yeah, if you could do something, the thing is, like, you could do something on the side. Absolutely. You could go find something but the thing is, a lot of these government workers are still showing up to work. That's the thing. You know, like, people are still showing up to work. Like, they can't just find something and just like, okay, well, you know, I'm going to work at night, but still have my 9 to 5, but, you know, we're still not getting paid, but you still have to show up. It's not easy to get into the government job. Like, the whole process takes a long time. It really does. It takes like a year. Like, it took me a year to get into. I would be hurting if I didn't have my VA and retirement income that isn't affected. Yeah, that is one. Like, my homie that I know, Rob, he's out of the Navy, but he still has his VA stuff that he gets, and that's obviously the one that's obviously holding him up, you know, which he's very fortunate about, you know, having that, because if he didn't, dude, like, oh my gosh, we can do stuff on the side, but it doesn't account for what we make monthly. Exactly. It's crazy to log in and view ULC pay stubs and see it blank. Yeah. So, well, way I see it going on, not sure, Raph, most of the government received updated furlough letters that they remove the language sentences that states will get paid back. Because, right, for sure. Right. I agree with that, because I heard about that as well. But it's obviously not guaranteed. But I truly, deep down, I truly think everybody that's not working right now, that's still showing up to work, or not, well, people still showing up to work that's not getting paid, they're going 100% getting back paid. That's my personal opinion. There's no way they don't. But like I said, we never know, right? I just really do hope that you guys do get back paid. I really do, because my dad's going through the same thing. Dad's going through the same thing. Most people don't rely on one source of income. Always have money aside. Trey Miner says, doing for Thanksgiving and holiday. Doing this for Thanksgiving and holiday is diabolical. Yeah. Y'all think the administration gives a shit about y'all and gonna get it back? Hey, yeah. I'm in the Air Force, work at firefighter on base, and our civilians counterparts have been showing up to work since the shutdown with no pay. It's insane that they forced to work with no pay. Yeah, and like I said, and that's why it's easy for people to say, well, they could go ahead and go get another job. Well, it's like, dude, like, no one wants to the thing is that people don't want to let go, right? Is that they don't want to let go of those benefits that they have. They don't want to let go of the pay that they probably have. I mean, imagine working for a company for like 10 plus years and just letting that go, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really difficult. Like, I could see both sides of it. I could absolutely see both sides of it, man. It's not easy. You know, like, it's not easy. Like, of course, you're still going to have your 401k still there, but, like, just the process in general is just not easy. They better get the pay considering all the money our government gives to our other countries. Like, imagine the guys that are, like, also working overtime. Like, I don't know what the process is of that, but I'm pretty sure that, like, they cancel out overtime. They could, depending on your department or whatever you work for. But, like, if, like, you're a contractor working for the federal government and you are having the need people working on Saturdays and Sundays, like, I don't know, that shit's crazy. Just in general, giving $20 billion and no more. Me, SB, I wish you'll have a lot of room too, but it's flies for 747. But no, I open the floor to you guys. I do open the floor to you guys to say whatever you guys want. And I appreciate you guys keeping it all respectful. I mean, we could all agree to disagree, right? But I appreciate that you guys are letting me you know, kind of talking about this, even though it's it is political. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it is political, but I really do appreciate you guys all keeping it respectful in here. Obviously I'm not bringing up the, you know, the two sides, but like, but I really do appreciate you guys, you know, letting me talk about it a little bit at least. Terrible thing to see both sides shine. Yeah, it is. Holiday season is going to be hard. SMH, Rahus. Yeah. Government jobs give fringe benefits to compete and retain talent from. Well, the thing is also is that like since the government is not taking those checks away from, the insurances benefits are not taken away from the checks. It's like now the insurances are coming after the individual. Because my dad told me about that the other day. It's like since we're not getting paid, it's like the insurance companies are gonna want their check. So I don't know how that all is gonna work. So yeah, if anybody went for Supreme, if anybody went for Supreme, congratulations. If anybody went for Supreme, I don't know if anybody is hyped around Supreme or wanting to go for a $13,000 hoop. Extension every year. We start the process earlier. Government, Rob. And working for the government, and everybody knows that work for the government, you already know that they always have a deadline that they never meet. It's like that all the time. Projects, all that shit, dude, they always have some sort of timeline that they have to extend a lot of the contractors because they can't meet their deadline. There's always something. It's always something. You should know that. They always be like, all right, we go in the room. You're all with the big guys. You're all with the GFs and everybody in the room. Be like, all right, we need the deadline to be right here. This is the day. And then when the shit rolls around, there's always something, bro. Something broken. Someone got hurt. Something, bro. It's always something, bro. It's always something. It's always something. Sure, it's coming out of your checks and you don't get paid for 2 pay periods in a row, then they sent you the bill via email, Rob says. Yeah, the keychain sold out. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all about that keychain. A lot of people wanted that. Yeah, man, it's a shit show, bro. Shit's a shit show, man. I could relate, man. Make sure you guys run it up for the one time, dude. All right, I think that's it for me today. I'm gonna check out on baby Riley. She's staying home. Yeah, she's staying home, so it's just you. She's sleeping. All right, chat. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, and I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna have I will have something posted today. If you guys don't mind supporting that, I'd really do appreciate that. I'm gonna start posting my Instagram stuff on on Discord and stuff like that. So if you guys can, real quick, if you haven't followed me, can you guys go and follow me on Instagram if y'all don't mind? I'm gonna start to post a lot more content on there. I really do appreciate you guys if you guys follow through on checking out some of the content that I've been posting the last couple days. Really do appreciate you guys. Let's run it up to 300 likes. Smashing that like button. Really do appreciate you for tapping in as always. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. And if I hear any more updates for the Travis stuff, you guys already know I'll keep you guys up to date. But other than that, I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. All right, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Happy Thursday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Same place, same time. All right, have a good one, y'all. I'm out. Peace.